Good morning. This is your wake-up alarm. 3, 2, 1.
This is Ace and TJ 5G.
Hello. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Ace. TJ. Riggins. Alexis. Tech D-Rob.
Every day.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
Ace, you okay?
Yeah, I feel better, but I got this cough. It's killing me this morning.
You got a lot of phlegm. You got phlegm this morning.
I feel better than I felt in days, but man, this cough is rough today.
You sound wet.
I know, I do.
It's a wet.
It's so wet.
Yeah, that's the kind of way I feel. Riggins, can you turn on the neon?
Oh, yeah.
For YouTube,
Sorry.
if you're not watching on YouTube, Ace TJ TV is our YouTube channel for you to watch the show live, or actually anytime. Day or night, you can now watch the show.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the ticket right there. Turning on the neon moon.
This is what does it. It activates the show.
That's what brings people to the party right there.
If you lose your one and only, there's always room here for the lonely. Remember that neon moon right there.
Neon moon. Should not be singing today.
You will let us know which days you should be.
Yes, I'll let you know when I'm back at full voice. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay.
Don't worry.
Was you wearing a Mardi Gras shirt?
No, this is a Charlotte Hornets shirt.
Oh.
The Hornets is wearing a Link Cuban chain, and he has a gold tooth, though, so it's
Okay.
like swaggy.
Yeah, is that is that a sanctioned use of the Charlotte Hornet, or is it somebody, a private artist that did that?
I think it might be a private artist.
Okay. Or as we call them, trademark infringement.
Yeah. One of those where it's the Hornet. It's just not quite like the Hornet. It's kind of
it's like a cool hornet. It has a crown. It has the Charlotte City crown on
You
it.
kind of get the idea what we're going for there.
Let me show. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that's close enough to an actual Charlotte Hornet to infringe upon. I mean, the gold tooth kind of makes it where it doesn't look like the regular Charlotte Hornet logo. Hornets logo.
I love that when people do that. They try to see how much they can get away with, or how close can we make it without it being close enough that somebody's going to try to sue us over this deal.
Yeah, we were at a resort in Mexico one time, and it was a trip that listeners took with us. And on the side of the little the brick building where they had their little daycare center thing, there was a picture of Mickey Mouse, and his head was kind of caved in. So, not the best Disney artists showing up to paint Mickey's face on the side of a brick building at a Mexican resort.
His head was caved.
Yeah, it was just like it looked like one of the kids
The cartel
from
got
inside
to Mickey.
Yeah, his head was severed. Mickey's head was severed. So yeah, a clear indication that Disney did not sanction that use of Mickey Mouse's likeness. But yeah, I don't think that logo you got there, that character is close.
Yeah.
I mean, it actually looks like a bird, a mean bird.
Yeah, it looks more. I was going to say the same thing. It looks more like a bird than it does a hornet to me.
Fun fact, I was the first one to get this print, so I always I flex about that.
One of one.
Yeah. Well, now there's a bunch, but I was the first one. I was one of one at the time.
You were the very first one to have that.
Yeah, it came right out the box.
Yeah, that is
So,
a fun fact.
Flex.
Fun fact. You're the first one with that print.
There's a huge stain on it. Right?
That's probably Khaleesi.
Khaleesi, your cat vomited on you? Is that?
No, but she was probably laying on it while I was showering this morning.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why I have all the cat hair.
Oh.
that's a flex.
It's like a locket. It's like the millennial locket.
Yeah. The cat hair?
Yeah,
I
just like
carry
bring
her
your
with
pet
me
with you.
everywhere I go.
Well, that's nice.
That's what's trending.
Now trending on the Ace and TJ Show.
Today, great day. Today's National Panda Day. So we celebrate the giant panda. That's my favorite animal. And a lot of people don't know the red panda doesn't look at all like a giant panda and was discovered thousands of years before the giant panda.
I love a red panda.
Red panda is very cute.
Are all the pandas Chinese?
I don't know where red pandas are.
Oh, no, I think red pandas are from North America.
Are they?
Area, yeah.
I have no idea. They're cute. They look like red raccoons almost.
Yeah.
And I guess when they found the giant panda, they're like, well, we already got a red panda. Let's just call them the big one. We'll call this one the giant panda. But they're not at all, closely
red
related.
pandas are from China also.
Oh, they are.
So all the pandas are from China.
I hate them all.
I was going to say,
Bunch of communists.
Time to boycott the pandas.
Yeah, a bunch of communist
You guys are
animals.
Yeah.
Well, moving on. Well, I got a sushi story, but I don't want to do that.
I'm pumped.
That's
to hear it.
Japan.
That's Japan. We can do
Yeah,
that.
we're good with Japan.
Okay, they're warning about
Now, after World War II, we took them over.
Yeah. They're warning about sushi terrorism. If you've seen those sushi conveyor belts that go around, a lot of people are posting on TikTok them terrorizing, like touching the little plates of sushi but without taking it. And they'll lick the side of the plate, and then the sushi continues to go around. And then some unfortunate soul has to get it. So
Why would people do that? Just to be annoying?
to go viral on TikTok, to blow up on TikTok.
And they call it terrorizing it.
They call it sushi terrorism.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Sushi terrorism.
Licking the shared utensils, licking. I'm watching a video. It's really bad.
What shared utensils?
I'm not really sure.
Like
Maybe like the tongs that you use, I guess. I've never been to a sushi conveyor belt.
I
place.
haven't
No,
either, so it's
either.
kind of hard to picture.
It always looked disgusting to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the sushi conveyor belt thing.
I thought it was like a fun way to enjoy a meal. Like, something comes around. You
It's
pick it
weird
like
to
to
me too because it's like fish that's just it's going around. I don't know.
Terrorism. It's not. Why would they call it terror? It's disgusting, and the people who do that should be just knocked out right on the spot. Like if you see somebody licking an instrument and putting it back on the conveyor or whatever, you should be able to just walk up and knock them the hell out right there.
Well, people are getting arrested. They've arrested 3 people in the past week.
And they're charging them with terrorism?
They are charging them with, I can find out. It's a crime. It's a nuisance behavior. Somebody licked the soy sauce bottle.
Right.
Which I've seen at a barbecue restaurant. No one arrested him. And then Ryan Reynolds is selling Mint Mobile, and he's going to make a lot of money from it. He's in all those commercials, and they just sold it to T-Mobile for $1.35 billion. So he's already good looking, and now he's got a lot more money. But he seems perfectly happy with it.
He's a 25% stakeholder in that company.
Yeah.
I was going to say the opposite, that finally he's got something going for him.
Well.
Because he's not good looking at all. He doesn't have a good personality. He's not talented.
Yeah.
So at least now he's got some money. He's Jeff Bezos.
Got a little bit of cash
You
flow.
know, little short, ugly, dumpy fella.
Yeah. And there were rumors that he wasn't very nice. I know one of his co-stars said he was really unfriendly, which was hard to believe, and that's why it made it the story go viral. But I don't believe
seems like
it.
he's one of those people that everybody else that he's ever worked with says how great he is to work with.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked to him one time. We interviewed him.
Did we?
Get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, it was back when he had that, he was on that ABC sitcom called Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place.
That's right, we did.
I missed that one.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
It was a good show. It was a
That's
funny
where
show.
he entered the limelight, right there.
2 guys,
yeah.
a girl, and a pizza place.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it was a funny show. It was a funny show.
And those things are just a few things that are now trending.
So, turns out the days of flipping people off in traffic, over. Done for. What are we using in exchange?
I laughed myself silly by myself this morning reading this story.
I did too. And a guy at an airport begins loudly exclaiming why nobody's going to do anything to him because he just paid for these margaritas. And that's when it all turned ugly for him. Coming up next in Delicious Audio.
Hear the Ace and TJ show anytime at acetj.com. Want to see your business on Ace TJ TV? Contact us now at acetj@acetj.com. The show will be right back. And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ dailies.
Your little, don't call him my boyfriend, made a new friend yesterday. And he was all excited about it,
He was
right?
so excited. He sent me a text message.
And he doesn't have many friends here in North Carolina because he's from New York.
Yeah.
And all of his friends are there. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he texted me yesterday, and he's like, "Hey, I made a new friend." So I called him because I was like, "It better not be a woman friend. I don't like that. So I need clarification."
Okay.
So I called him. He's like, "Yeah." He was like, "I was at the grocery store, and this guy just came up to me and asked me if I played sports." And he was like, you know, we got to talking, and he works here in Charlotte, and we exchanged numbers and blah, blah, blah. So I was not trying to ruin his excitement or his fun, but I said, is that how guys make friends? I was like, do they just go up to random guys at the grocery store and just start conversation and ask them, hey, do you play sports? And he's like, I don't know, I guess. I'm like, I don't know, babe. I was like, I think that he might be interested in something else.
Like he may have been flirting with him.
Yeah.
And, like,
Do you play sports?
Yeah, who says that, right?
Well,
Y'all,
I mean,
y'all don't do that?
Well, I've told guys in stores and all before I've come to them and say, hey, wow, you've got the body of an athlete. So it's kind of the same thing.
It's a little strange to me.
Here's my question, though. Do you play sports? I would think would normally lead to like, hey, we're looking for... Yeah, we're trying to pick up one more player for our softball team or for our basketball team or something. But that didn't follow. It was just the opening line was, "Do you play sports?"
Yeah, I don't know if the guy has some type of league or whatever the case was, but that's still weird to me.
But you said that guy that approached him is an athlete. He played college football.
He played college football, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But still, would you go up to a guy and just be like, hey, do you play? I don't know. That just seems odd.
No, that wouldn't be my first thing that I would say to someone that I saw as a stranger in the store.
And at the grocery store, out of all places.
That's very true. Very true.
I would get it if it was like at a sporting store.
So you didn't tell him any of this?
I did. I said all of it to him, and he told me I ruined everything.
Yeah, which is what you tell me all the time.
I wonder where you got that from.
Look at the twist that took place there.
I told him, I said, listen, I'm just trying to make sure that you're okay. Like, you're good.
Yeah,
that
so
you know what's going on.
If he were at Academy Sporting Goods or something and he's overlooking at the golf clubs and all, that could be hey, you play golf?
Yeah.
How often do you play? But I don't get out there like I used to. You know, I got a baby now, and you know, my wife's on to me about being gone too much, whatever. You know, that kind of thing could strike up a conversation. But just walking up to somebody in the produce section,
That's what I'm
going,
thinking.
hey, wow.
That's where I imagined it in my head. It happened.
You look very, very fit and coordinated.
Mm-hmm. And if he was wearing those little joggers that he wears, I don't know.
All right, so
that does seem odd for there not to have been a follow up of. So we're looking for a guy to play on our softball team if you're interested, kind of thing. That I would totally understand because you see a guy and think, I bet that guy's good. You just want the best players.
Yeah, but he was so like he sounds so deflated after I just ruined this thing for him.
But he doesn't need to have it ruined. Let him find out. You know, the guy may be just a normal guy. It may just be the way he starts conversations with people.
I don't know.
What do you think, Riggins?
I think it's totally normal.
Really?
Yeah, at 100%.
I wouldn't go up to a girl and be like, hey, and I don't know. I just wouldn't do that.
I don't know.
Women go up to each other and say things like, "Oh my girl, I love your hair," or that top you're wearing is so cute. Where did you get that? I mean, strangers who are women will say that kind of stuff to each other, and that's pretty much the same kind of thing. It's like he just approached him about some man thing about sports.
I don't think that is that common at all. I don't think that's common at all. Just to walk up to some guy and go, "Hey, you play sports?"
Hey.
No,
and
it's
just
not.
start a conversation with him. It seems weird to me.
It's not common, but I can see where maybe he's not used to approaching people and all that. Yeah. Mm. So how are we going to find out? He's going to start the friendship with him and pursue it?
Well, I asked him yesterday because I had an event last night, and so after I left, I said, "Hey, I was like, did you text your friend yet? Have you guys texted
like,
yet?"
This is why guys can't have friends, because he makes a friend and she's like, gay! It's like, okay.
That's a good point. That's a valid point, Riggins.
Gay.
Yeah, and now she's mocking him. Doesn't even know.
Oh, is it your friend? Is it your boyfriend? Oh, you're gonna make out? It's like, shut up. You haven't even you're like in your pajamas, like your hair's in a dirty bun. He's like, yeah, because I'm tired of hanging out with you. I gotta make like an actual friend. I'm thrilled. Get away from you. You got like Cheeto dust on your fingers. Is it your boyfriend? Shut up.
Go hang out with your friend.
So,
I go friend to him.
Yeah.
How you doing?
For all things Ace and TJ, subscribe to the Ace and TJ YouTube channel.
This lady is a mom, and she say that she thinks there should be kid-free movie theaters. No kids in the movie theaters.
Not bad.
And she said it doesn't matter what the movie is. Like, even if adults, like, Rob wants to go see an animated movie or something, there should not be kids allowed into it. You could go with that, couldn't you, Rob? You don't like kids?
No, I do not.
He just admits it. No, I do not. I do not like children.
And you know why it is? I think I figured out why Rob doesn't like children.
Why?
Is because they are, with the things that they find fun and entertaining and all, they are his peers, and he doesn't play well with others, and so that's why he doesn't like children, because he's not good at sharing. Like, he wants all the comic book movies to himself. He wants all of the animated T-shirts to himself. He doesn't want any of the other little kids having them.
That's an interesting point.
I think they're ruining everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kids are crowding his world because they like the same things.
How dare
So
they?
it would seem like everywhere Rob would go for some fun, he would run into a bunch of kids that he doesn't want to be around, because everything he does is built for children.
It's very interesting.
So he lashes out.
I should be selling that lemonade, not you.
No.
But he would want to sell it from inside the house.
Yeah.
And they have to leave
Yeah.
it. He would leave it outside, like, come get it at this time.
Yeah, but,
Yeah.
but leave the money.
Leave the money.
Right.
Yeah.
On the honor system.
I think it's maybe because he's scared that when he's going into his world, which is a childlike world, that the other children are going to beat him up. You remember? Because he was scared to go outside to those 9-year-olds that were taunting him on the doorbell camera.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
You're afraid of physical violence from a 9-year-old, Rob?
I mean, I don't, because I can't hit him back. So
Oh, that's what it is. Rob, you
I'll
wouldn't
go
even
to
hit it.
jail if I hit him back. So I don't
You
want
a
to get
punk.
involved.
But think about how many tender moments of joyous tears Rob has probably had interrupted in one of his movies by some child yelling out or something.
Yeah.
The kid speaking out when Spider-Man is turning back into Tobey Maguire or whatever. It's rough. Now I understand him, and I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
The kids are crying. He's crying. Like,
Exactly.
everybody's crying.
Yeah. And he's afraid they're going to get all the chicken tenders at the concession stand.
They're moving
All the
in on
nuggets.
everything that he loves. He just can't
Everything.
get away from them.
Everything.
The Ace and TJ Show is now your favorite radio and TV show in the morning. Stream us anywhere on our YouTube channel at Ace TJ TV. This is the Ace and TJ Show.
So the days of flipping people off on the road, those days are over. At least according to a TikTok that headlines today's edition of Delicious Audio. Gen Z and young millennial drivers on TikTok are claiming that now flipping people off has become kind of passé, because there's a much bigger insult out there for them.
One time when we were in Colorado, there was an outcrossing sign, so we slowed down to the recommended speed. And then somebody from Colorado went around us, rolled their window down, stuck their arm all the way out, and gave us a thumbs down. And I think about that interaction every single day. Flipping people off when you're driving is dead. Give them a thumbs down. They will not forget you.
Oh, they will not forget you. It's called the thumbs down theory.
Yeah, I've seen that. I think it's pretty funny.
Yeah, I laughed my head off, like I said earlier, reading all that this morning, and how they've just determined that's way worse. And I really felt good about what I did. That really stuck with him. I know it did when he cut me off and I gave him a thumbs down.
Like, you suck.
Yeah, like,
it
you
was just
suck.
you're
Bad
dumb.
job.
I would laugh.
Oh my
That's
God.
so dumb.
So
I would
much
like to
more
do that
insulting.
to everything in life. Like, if someone just does something dumb, you just
Thumbs
give them
down?
a thumbs down.
You know where that was brought into the culture of U.S. America? On the show Happy Days with the Fonz. He would do thumbs up, and then thumbs down meant the Fonz was mad. He was about to get on you.
Oh, really?
Yep.
But now, no more flipping people off.
Yeah.
I've got to make my wife aware of that, because she is bad to flip somebody off when she's driving.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, she needs to calm down. Look at him. Oh, you'll run up on me? Okay. She'll move over to the other lady as the car goes by. She's like,
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, did the camera just catch me?
Yeah.
I didn't think about the camera. Yeah, I'm like, you quit flipping people off all the time. But, yeah. So now it's thumbs down. Not as bad. And I want you to meet an icon. A lady after my own heart. Her name is Mary McCoy. She was just awarded the Guinness World Record for the longest career as a radio DJ. She's been in the industry for 72 years. She's 85 years old, and she hosts a 2-hour show called Country Classics 6 days a week on KVST in Texas. And here she is talking about her early career. Yes, she started when she was 12 years old when she first was on the radio.
Back in 1951, I had the pleasure of meeting all those artists, from Jim Reeves, Elvis, goodness, just all Carl Perkins, Johnny Cash, you name them, they were there. I love the people. I love radio. They all go together. And I thank God every day I can still do my radio and love my people.
What a sweet lady.
And she's working 6 days a week?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
She's 85. So I am not the oldest person on the radio these days.
Yeah.
In America.
I wonder,
By any stretch of the imagination.
I wonder back in her prime, if she was doing that regular radio DJ stuff, from back in the day, like hanging at the clubs and,
like y'all?
Yeah, making out with the listener groupies and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
She's been on the radio since she was 12.
12.
Bringing back guys to the radio station?
Yeah, on the cot that she had.
She's an attractive lady.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows what she's seen in her
I saw a picture,
72 years on the air.
Picture of her with Elvis, and
Yep.
I mean, Elvis was really hugging up on her. Yeah, it looked like they were on a date.
Oh.
Yeah.
And there's this video floating around Reddit of a drunk passenger at an airport. He was being verbally abusive and screaming obscenities. This picks up with him answering the question. They just asked him how much he'd had to drink, and they told him to calm down several times. He had an answer. You're going to catch his answer. And in the moment, the officers have decided, well, we've had enough of this particular situation.
About 3 margaritas. Yeah, you got a problem with that? Listen, I'm on a flight and I paid $2,000 to be on. There's no reason to arrest me. Turn around now. Why? Your other hand now.
That's what I love is the sound of the other people going, oh, like, yeah, they tased him.
Come on, man.
Man, I paid $2,000 to be on this flight. I've had 3 margaritas. Why?
Come on, man.
Y'all let Luke Bryan on there.
And
He has 1 margarita, 2 margaritas, 3 margaritas, and a shot.
Good.
And they said by all accounts, the police had numerous times told him, hey, calm down. Like we don't want to be involved. We just want you to calm down and this thing will all be over. But he just couldn't follow the rules.
What a dummy.
Yeah.
Lightweight.
What kind of flight did he pay $2,000 to be on, though?
Pretty much any flight today.
But I mean,
as expensive as
yeah.
they probably was just going, maybe from Oklahoma to Texas.
Like an emergency, he had to buy it that morning or something. Yeah, but he ended up getting tased. We talk all the time about what we've seen from other people when we were dating them, their red flags, your friends' red flags, so forth and so on. But can you turn it on yourself? Look deep within yourself and realize your own dating red flags. Next.
Get more Ace and TJ than ever before
Wait a minute.
at acetj.com or acetj.tv. You can hear and see the Ace and TJ show anytime you want. More Ace and TJ is coming up. The Ace and TJ show will be back in less than 3 minutes. You're watching Morning Radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ Show on Ace TJ TV. This is Ace TJ 5G.
Any type of furniture you need to make your house look better or make your bedroom more comfortable, you need Sweet Dreams mattress and furniture. We just love Sweet Dreams mattress and furniture because my wife and I were shopping there way before they became partners with us on our broadcasts in the Ace and TJ network. Our living room furniture came from there. Our daughter's mattress came from there. So comfortable. She says the best mattress she's ever had. I know she's only 22, but she's had, moving back and forth from apartment to apartment in college and all of that stuff. She's had several different mattresses, and this is the most comfortable. So you can go in there and try them out. If you do go into Sweet Dreams and you want to try out one of the mattresses and you go to lie down on it, I want to know if they put a little cover over the pillow for you to put your head on like they did mine, or they had just heard about how oily my skin is and they did that. Because when we got our living room furniture, they made us an extra piece of cloth to go on the back of my recliner so my head wouldn't stain the chair with the oiliness. So I want to know if they give you the same treatment. So great prices, beautiful furniture, Sweet Dreams mattress and furniture. Go to acetj.com/mattress. acetj.com/mattress sounds like a sweet deal to me.
So I'm fascinated with something that Riggins pointed out yesterday. I became almost obsessed with it yesterday. When you pointed out during yesterday morning's show that March 15th, yesterday, was the day that shutdowns and all began 3 years ago. And thinking back to how different life was then. 3 years ago, I had just gotten engaged, only been engaged for a month, and was living in uptown Charlotte, and ran across this list of pop culture events that now seem hard to believe these were just 3 years ago. All of these things happened right before the pandemic kicked in. For example, Jennifer Lopez and Shakira performed the Super Bowl halftime show just a month before, which seems like forever ago. At the beginning of the pandemic, Nick Cannon had 3 kids. He now has 12.
Oh, wow. That's
My
crazy.
God.
Yeah, he's an animal.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The savage, the animal, Nick Cannon.
Yeah, he had 3 kids 3 years ago. He's had 9 in the past 3 years.
That's disgusting.
Isn't that wild? People were making a big deal about Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt's reunion at the SAG Awards that happened, I think, just 2 weeks before the shutdowns. Mr. Peanut died and was reincarnated as Baby Peanut, which I think we talked about on the show. The Pussycat Dolls had reunited and released React.
Yeah. Oh, my God. If you've never seen Pussycat Dolls React, the music video, that might have, yeah. Go watch it.
They're pretty in it. Is that what you're saying?
I'm pretty sure that's the video I'm thinking of. I'm pretty sure.
So 3 years ago, right before the pandemic hit, everyone had just seen Parasite.
I never watched it.
It was a good movie.
Was it good? Okay.
Hey.
Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello were still together. So were Megan Fox and Brian Austin Green. And Jennifer Lopez was with A-Rod. Now she's, married to Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
So a lot can change in 3 years. Meanwhile, by the way, it was right about this time 3 years ago, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle announced they were leaving the royal family. I didn't realize that whole thing started 3 years ago. And it's been dragging on ever since. And we've lost Riggins to look it up.
I was right.
Too.
Go watch it. I mean,
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's the rest of your day right there.
Hey.
Ace TJ 5G. Thanks for watching Ace TJ TV. Please make sure you like and subscribe. We'll be right back. And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ Dailies.
And the question is, which show member would you least trust with your darkest secret? And things have changed since I originally brought this up earlier in the week. Things have changed. Who would you least trust with your darkest secret? Right now, in the lead, with 35% of the vote, is Alexis.
Really?
They would least trust you with their darkest secret.
I wonder why.
Well,
I don't tell anybody secrets.
Maybe they figure because far too often you don't have complete control of your faculties.
Mm-hmm.
You think that could be it, Riggins?
Your faculties are out of order.
Yeah.
I always assume that means like pooping on yourself.
That's not what it means.
Faculties.
Your faculties.
It doesn't mean that.
Pooping yourself.
What is that?
Control my faculties.
Incontinence.
Incontinence. Yeah. That's the same thing. Oh, are they pooping?
Yeah, they're like,
It's not.
no,
really
what
bad.
are you talking about? No.
Really bad, really bad. All his faculties are right there in his bed.
But speaking of pooping on yourself, Ace is runner-up in this poll.
Thanks.
A close second, but Alexis with a hearty lead.
But I predicted, when you mentioned this the other day, I predicted I would win because I am bad to share things on the radio, and I try not to.
Exactly. He actually has data and proven facts that he can't keep a secret.
But I've gotten better at it as I've gotten older.
Because no one's told you their secrets.
I wish I could remember that secret about you. I would tell him.
A secret.
That's losing control of your faculties right there. That's what that is.
For all things Ace and TJ, subscribe to the Ace and TJ YouTube channel.
I know I got the bag. Everybody wanna be like me. I know I got the bag. Everybody wanna be like me. Yeah. Wanna be like me, yeah.
This is the Ace and TJ Show live on acetj.tv.
Oh man, before I forget, tonight a special edition of Live from the Living Room. which happens at 7 Eastern. It's going to be live from the living room on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page because we're going super big tonight. Our sponsor is the Hyatt Centric South Park in South Charlotte. But we're going to be doing it live from the living room of the Hyatt Centric South Park.
In their living room?
Yeah, live from the living room of the suite. So we're doing it from the penthouse suite at the Hyatt Centric South Park tonight, which is going to be awesome. Yeah, it's going to be
So
real
they're providing you reading material of an adult nature?
Yes, we're getting throw us some penthouse and
Are y'all getting room service?
Yeah, they're going to get rum too. Also bourbon, whatever.
We're going to get
want.
rum service.
Yeah.
Yeah, so live from the living room tonight, 7 Eastern, on our Facebook page, show Facebook page, and on our YouTube channel. Ace TJ TV is our YouTube channel where you can actually watch the show live right now. We always talk about dating red flags and things you should have seen, or things you look back on and realize, man, that was a red flag and I missed that one when I was seeing that person. And sometimes you just have to work around those things. But it always seems like we look back reflecting on others that we've been with in our past, reflecting on a significant other. Or we talked before the other day, we were talking about, on the first date and you knew immediately why it wasn't going to happen. What was the red flag on the first date? But introspection is a great thing. I like to pride myself on being, I try to be very self-aware to the point that I think too much so that I'm just self-loathing. But if you looked in the mirror, what is your red flag? You can have more than one. But what are the red flags that somebody should know before they date you? Is there anything that immediately comes to mind?
Well, not for me.
Thank you, TJ.
You're nothing but green flags.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, if I were dating, there would be no red flags. Only things that may be hard for them to accept that I would teach them to make them a better person. I don't know if that's a red flag, unless you run into somebody who just is flat out against becoming a better person.
So again, you're saying, if I understand correctly, TJ, you have no red flags, but those things that they might perceive as red flags end up being teachable moments that would enhance their lives.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So they ultimately have the red flag if they say, I don't want to be with someone who's going to make me better.
Okay. Right. There you go.
Okay.
Alexis, do you have any, top of your head, any dating red flags?
Yeah, I'm selfish with food.
That is true.
So that's not a good thing. I can be, and even in situations where it's really not warranted.
Okay.
And I can see that and understand it.
So you go to, let's say you and Jay go to dinner. You and Jay, your boyfriend, go to dinner. And when do you talk about or discuss, what are you going to have? I think I'm going to get this.
Yeah.
Okay. So you end up ordering your food. And then when it comes to the table, are you willing to say, oh, here, give me your fork. I want you to try. You need to try a little bit of this.
He can try it. It's more about like the leftovers when I get home. He better not even think about, oh, I'm going to eat this, or I might wake up later and have a midnight snack. We going to fight.
Okay.
Yeah, or the things that you've bought to have in your house for you to eat.
Exactly. Yeah. But he can ask me if he can have some, and I'll gladly say yes, but don't.
So if you were to grocery shop together, let's say, when that day comes, and you say, oh, I want to get some of these Cheez-It Grooves, does that mean you have then claimed the Cheez-It Grooves?
Yeah.
And without your permission, he better not be in the Cheez-It Grooves?
100%.
So even though both of you paid for them because you said, I want to get these.
Yeah, they're mine.
You've claimed them as yours. Okay. I can see where that's a red flag.
Yep.
Riggins,
But I'm working on it.
You're, 35.
Yeah.
Dating. What's your dating red flag?
How closely I follow a routine should be a red flag.
Why?
Because that means I'm not going to be flexible in a way that you need to be in a relationship.
Yeah. There's no spur of the moment going to dinner on a Thursday.
Who would want to do that anyway?
There's red flag number 2 right there.
Just have to eat during the week.
Yeah. Tech D Rob, do you have any dating red flags?
I'm stubborn. You're not going to change me at all.
At all?
No, not at all.
You're unwilling. You haven't wavered in any way in your relationship with Meredith.
If I'm sure there's something, but it's just not coming to mind.
Yeah, you compromised about the beach.
Oh yeah, I gave her one beach day, one beach weekend. Yeah.
And the furniture.
What
kind
furniture?
of. Even though he complained about it the whole
Well,
time.
that's because she was buying it.
True, he couldn't really say anything.
Not a lot you can say when you're not paying for it. So yeah, look inside yourself. What is your dating red flag or flags? Could be more than one. At the Ace TJ Show. We'll get to him next.
From the Calitrin Studios, this is the Ace and TJ Show. Find out more about Calitrin at acetj.com/weight loss. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Who is advertising with the Ace and TJ Show?
We are so excited to be a part of the Ace and TJ family. Long time listeners, and delighted to have our business now a part of the family.
The Ace and TJ Show is radio, podcasts, video, social media, streaming, live appearances, and more. Get your company on before it's too late. Ace TJ at acetj.com or acetjmedia.com.
Hey, hon? What are all these people doing in our house?
Oh, they're from Sweet Dreams. They stand behind their furniture. Isn't that great?
At Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture, we won't literally physically stand behind the furniture in your house. What you have just witnessed is a simple dramatization of how much we care, which is like a whole lot. Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Hello, if you are a business owner, we know what it's like to be in business. From HR to accounting, we know the struggles, and we're here to help you with insurance so we can take one thing off your plate.
You're watching Morning Radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ Show on Ace TJ TV. More show than you can get on the radio. This is Ace TJ 5G.
Let's go.
All right, if you want to advertise business and you want to do it in a unique way that's going to make your company stand out from all the other advertisements on digital, video, or audio, then you need Ace TJ Media. Go to acetjmedia.com. Check that out.
I just learned something pretty wild.
Sorry. Check out that. I'm going to end the sentence in a preposition.
Don't do that. I just learned something kind of wild that I never heard of before. Ace and his wife Amanda said Ace said he and his wife Amanda were looking at charcuterie in the restaurant window, and they both said, "Oh, well, you can't have that." And then he said, "Oh, yeah, because pregnant women shouldn't eat cold cuts,
processed meats."
Processed.
Yeah.
I never heard that before.
Yeah, because it's to prevent listeria, or you get listerosis, I guess is technically the term. Yeah.
Was that happening a lot to pregnant women? And
No.
they traced it back to deli meats, or somebody just came across it one day and said, you know what? I think that could be a problem.
it says the thing that I was just reading a second ago about it says the chances are relatively low, but to be safe, doctors recommend that they really limit the amount of deli meats and all that they have.
It's like you can't eat anything good at all when you're pregnant. And that's when you should be able to eat everything because you're already gaining weight anyways.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
But if something is a low risk, but still could do this that's bad, then why not just suggest that pregnant women lock themselves in the house for the entire 9 months? Because if you go out, there's going to be some kind of a low risk that something's going to happen to you or the baby. I think that's what they need to do. Because I'm tired of looking at pregnant women.
Just limit the amount.
I don't want to be dealing with pregnant women in my day-to-day goings and comings.
You're so dumb.
What else can't they eat? I know, like
Sushi.
tuna, right? Raw fish, because of the
Spirited
mercury.
milkshakes.
Alcohol.
Spirited milkshakes.
Alcohol in it.
They can't dye their hair.
Yeah, there are many things. They can do
can't
that
clean
now.
a litter box.
Oh, they can do that now?
They can dye their hair now, apparently.
Oh, they can. You can't clean a litter box.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they're not supposed to clean litter boxes.
You might accidentally eat a cat turd. And the baby don't want to eat that.
Apparently, pregnant women are unable to process what's happening. They might eat a cat.
Help it went in my mouth.
If you're that dumb, you shouldn't be allowed to be pregnant.
Yeah.
Just you and us. This is ATJ 5G.
Okay. Toxic traits. Look in the mirror. What are your toxic traits? Like one lady posted, if he doesn't have a car. Well, okay, that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about your own.
Yeah, like your red flag would be, before you get into this relationship, you should know I can't follow directions.
I project.
We got to keep up here with what's going on.
I'm kidding, of course. You're a doll.
Mariana said she trusts way too easily. And that's a toxic trait for her. Allison said, I'm a mixed bag of mental health issues. I have more red flags than a carnival. But I'm cute enough and funny enough to pull it off, apparently. So she's not lacking confidence.
Yeah, good for her.
Sherry said, I fall too fast. Stephanie's is interesting. I wear shoes in my house. That's her red flag. What?
You know, wouldn't it be true to say there's just a fine line between I fall too fast and I'm a stalker?
Yeah.
That's a good point, TJ.
I get obsessed.
I just fall too fast.
Yeah.
Well, the law says you are, in fact, a stalker.
Yeah. Stephanie said, I wear my shoes in my house, but I do sweep Swiffer almost every day. Okay. Kimberly said, I don't trust at all. Any gift, any gesture, any compliment, immediately my brain starts setting up a case for, what are you going to devastate me with later that you are softening the blow for ahead of time?
Ooh.
Whoa.
Tough one.
That's a lot to deal with.
Yeah.
Is the food the only one for you, Alexis?
No, there's tons others.
Such as? Share more.
I can be very moody sometimes just for no reason. I know. And but this is the thing. When it's happening and I'm annoying someone else because I'm being moody, like, trust me, I am annoying myself too because it's annoying to be that moody. Yeah. So it's also something hard for me to deal with.
Yeah, so when you're being moody and not being nice to people, they should then stop and pity you because you don't like that you're moody
I don't like
either.
it. It's not like I don't enjoy it.
So you're a victim of your own moodiness.
Exactly.
That is magical.
That's insane.
You're a victim of the way you treat people for no reason.
Yeah. 100 exactly. 100%.
Awesome.
It hurts me when I push somebody down.
Yeah.
It does.
And you should pity me for that.
Yeah.
You should understand where I'm coming from.
This hurts me more than it hurts you.
You need to go to the hospital.
Look, I know I just bit your head off for no reason. You offered me coffee and I cussed you out. But think about what that does to me.
Right.
What does that do to me?
I don't enjoy it.
I get that one. Totally get it. That would be one. I think that would be one of mine. Well, one of mine is too much of my identity is tied up in whether or not this job goes well. I put much too much thought into how I'm doing in life based upon how the job goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still Ace. You're still David.
And it's still, but I mean, it's a drag.
Fighting Goliath every day.
Right?
You're still armed with your slingshot every morning.
Yeah, that I can be a little testy at times. There's sometimes sometimes I just don't want to talk to you. I just don't want to talk.
Yeah.
Don't be asking me questions like, where are you going? None of your business. I got stuff to do.
Yeah.
Let me do stuff. And I like to be left alone.
Who asks you that? Who is in your business? Asking you where you're going.
Yeah, because we don't ask you where you're going.
But I'm not in a relationship with y'all. I'm just saying something.
You mean if somebody in the hypothetical, if you were going to be in a relationship with somebody, you would tell them that as a red flag for yourself.
Right.
Okay,
like sometimes, even now with Amanda, if I'm in a mood, I'm not in a good mood, things haven't gone well at work or whatever, I'm frustrated with what's going on, just like, hey, I just, what are you working on? Why do you need to know? And I just don't like being asked questions.
Well, maybe you should just say,
and that's not good. That's not the way you're supposed to be. I realize that.
I need alone time right now. You should say that.
But thanks for clearing it up that's not good.
Right.
I was a little confused on that.
Well, I just wanted everybody to be aware that I know it's bad on my part. I'm aware of that.
Can you confirm? Not good.
Yeah, I got a laundry list of red flags we could go through. I'm just hitting the high notes here. Yeah, I realize, just so y'all know, I understand this is not the way you're supposed to be. It's just the way I am sometimes, and I don't like being asked a bunch of questions.
Don't ask me
Mind
questions.
your business.
Exactly. Where are you going?
There better not be a question mark on that sentence.
You better watch your inflection.
What are you, the dang FBI or something?
Exactly.
I just said, how are you?
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
Whoa, red flag city over there. We'll do Now Trending coming up next.
The Ace and TJ Show 5G app is sponsored by Papa John's. Order now on our app, the Papa John's app, or papajohns.com. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Who is advertising with the Ace and TJ Show?
We are so excited to be a part of the Ace and TJ family, long time listeners, and delighted to have our business now a part of the family.
The Ace and TJ Show is radio, podcasts, video, social media, streaming, live appearances, and more. Get your company on before it's too late. Ace TJ at acetj.com or acetjmedia.com.
Hey, hon? What are all these people doing in our house?
Oh, they're from Sweet Dreams. They stand behind their furniture. Isn't that great?
At Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture, we won't literally physically stand behind the furniture in your house. What you have just witnessed is a simple dramatization of how much we care, which is like a whole lot. Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Hello, if you are a business owner, we know what it's like to be in business. From HR to accounting, we know the struggles, and we're here to help you with insurance so we can take one thing off your plate.
You're watching Morning Radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ Show on Ace TJ TV. A5G.
Ace TJ 5G is possible thanks to O'Connor Insurance Associates. O'Connor, right around St. Patrick's Day. Hello. They're probably like, we're not Irish. They're an independent. They're an independent insurance agency, which is great because that means they work for their clients and not some mysterious, shady, huge insurance corporation. It's great. So they treat every customer how they would want to be treated, and they'll help you get the most insurance for your money, for your family, for you, or for your business. It all starts at acetj.com/O'Connor.
O'Connor.
Riggins,
your oldest brother, Matt, has he... You've been talking about how much into video games he is. Has he become more into video games than Rob?
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe.
And does he tell you games that you should play, or is he telling you how to play games that you already play?
He tells me about games he's played, and he wants recommendations on new games. And he's played 100 times as many video games as I have. I have like 3 video games that I play.
But how does he have the time? I mean, Rob has no kids.
He's always on the road, so he brings.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's looking into buying a new Xbox that he can take into his hotel room and play on the TV. I mean, to me, that was like the whoa. You're going to travel with an Xbox like you're.
But it does keep him out of trouble. Keeps him from being bored and going to sound. I'm just going to go to the hotel bar and have some drinks.
It keeps him out of the bar.
Keeps him out of the bar. It does.
But I mean, that also keeps him out of being cool.
I mean, in my eyes, there was no one cooler in the world than my older brothers. And hearing him talk about this, a part of me dies because it takes the patina off, you know.
Now, does he also watch cartoon movies and all, like comic book movies and all, like Rob does? Is he into that stuff?
No.
But would his next step be to play in Dungeons and Dragons and Quest or whatever that thing's called that Rob does, Magic the Gathering?
Maybe.
Quest.
I don't know. But yeah, he's a kid of the 80s, so he like kind of was the first person to have like the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, whatever it was. I don't know.
Yeah.
So he grew up with video games. I did not. I was just never really into them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it has gotten to a crazy level.
So he ought to be playing like Pac-Man in them.
I know, right?
Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, Frogger and Centipede and stuff. The good ones.
Yeah, he's into some stuff I've never heard of. I'm into Settlers of the Forest right now. I'm like, what the hell is that? Sons of the Forest. Sons of, yeah, whatever.
Ace TJ 5G.
So Riggins has actually gotten sad from that last conversation about his brother being obsessed with video games. Bless.
Hero.
You get it though?
Yeah,
You know
I
what
get
I'm
it. I get it.
So Riggins' oldest brother is obsessed with video games now.
Yeah, we just were talking about that, and his other brother is. He's not. He's into fishing, and what else does he do now?
He's into games too, but not at the level of the other one. Yeah, he's into outdoor stuff. He likes woodworking now.
Yeah,
he's
that's
into
right.
building furniture.
Mm-hmm.
And wasn't he like the youngest?
His wife still collect beer glasses and all that.
Yeah,
shit?
she's like a child.
And one of those, wants to try every beer at the brewery. And all that.
Yeah.
Okay. But I mean, she's not childlike or anything. Her name's Peanut.
That's true.
Now trending on the Ace and TJ show.
Just kidding. She's sweet. I say that because I know she listens most of the time.
Yeah, Peanut's gonna be thrilled that we just mentioned the name Peanut on the radio. Oh my God! Shout out Peanut. And shout out Joe Exotic, who just announced he is running for president in 2024.
From prison?
From prison. Joe Exotic, star of Tiger King, he said, I'm not going to try to do a Joe Exotic impression, but he said, put aside that I am gay and that I'm in prison for now. This is going to come back to haunt me. That I used drugs in the past, that I had more than one boyfriend at once, and that Carol hates my guts. This all has not a thing to do with me being able to be your voice.
Oh, Lord.
So he's...
And I would say, no,
I
I think it does have something to do with you being able to be my voice.
Yeah.
You know what?
You've been in prison.
Yeah.
But
He said that I had multiple boyfriends at once.
nobody faults you for that, Joe.
And Carol hates my guts. And people are like, who's Carol? What are you talking about, Carol? Why is she in your presidential announcement?
Yeah, I'm not saying this as hyperbole or an exaggeration or anything. I would vote for Joe Exotic for president. If it came down between him and the president we have now, if they're head-to-head race against each other, I'm voting for Joe Exotic. And I'm campaigning for him, knocking on doors. You need a ride to the polls?
Let's go.
Let's go.
I would do it too if you gave me a baby tiger. I'd be like, I'm with you, Joe.
That's his platform.
We're running, Joe.
I would be one of his multiple boyfriends. If it meant that somebody else would be president.
We did it, Joe. We did it. So, yeah, he is up there. Right now, the top trending topic is Drake, because I mentioned earlier this week, Drake and 21 Savage are going on a tour all around the world, and it's become very difficult to get tickets. So people are talking about how difficult it is.
My best friend is going. She just bought tickets $400 and for Atlanta. And she lives in Denver, so she's going to have to fly from Denver to Atlanta to go to this concert.
Yeah, my daughter's trying to go because it will be in Nashville around her birthday. And she loves Nashville. She used to live there. And she says that Drake is playing her birthday party.
Is that right?
She's playing at her birthday party.
I love that.
She'll be there.
Has she had any luck getting tickets so far?
No, I don't think.
$400 for a ticket is insane.
Yeah. I mean, people are talking about thousands of dollars, and you're like still way up in the
It's going to be an amazing concert, though.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for the people that are going to go. I will not be one of them.
If Elvis came back to life in his prime and was doing a concert in the black leather outfit, that whole thing, I wouldn't pay $400 for a ticket up in the nosebleeds to go see it.
No way.
It's just not worth it, no matter who it is.
That's when I feel like I've gotten old and responsible, because when she told me that, I was like, $400? Do you know what bills you could have paid with that money?
Yeah. And having to travel for
And having to travel and buy a plane ticket.
Travel to Atlanta.
It's crazy.
You know what this is called? It's called living life. It's called being out there living.
I guess.
Make it experience. As long as you're not putting yourself in a bad financial situation, I say live your life. Get out there and make an experience for yourself and enjoy it.
How much is Kevlar nowadays? If she's going to Atlanta, she got to buy that.
That's true.
I was like, Atlanta?
Come on now. Today's National Peanut Butter Lovers Day, so we've got a few peanut butter lovers in the house. What did I say? I found a funny tweet the other day. Keep talking about peanut butter. Go ahead.
Peanut butter is great. I love the crunchy type.
Okay.
Crunchy as well.
Take a banana, cut it in half, and then split the banana. Take a really soft flour tortilla, spread peanut butter on it, lay the halves of banana end to end across the tortilla, and drizzle it with a really good honey. Roll it up.
With a tortilla?
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all like Jif the best?
Yeah, I'm a Jif person.
Yeah. We eat the Skippy Natural is what we eat. But if I'm just eating regular peanut butter and not worrying about, anything, the sugar and whatnot, it would be Jif.
I found this tweet about peanut butter I was thinking of. I saw it this morning. This guy named Patrick. He said, I tried to take peanut butter through airport security, and TSA said, sorry, no liquids, gels, or aerosols. And he said, well, I want you to tell me which one of those things you think peanut butter is. Good point. Where would that fall?
Right.
So he was not allowed to bring it in. Which one is peanut butter? And those are a few things that are now trending.
So there's a big ruckus on the social medias, online, in regular news sites and everything about this guy who just completely was out of line on a plane when he made an offer to a woman. People are calling him a creep for the offer that he made to this fellow passenger on his flight. I'll tell you what it is and see what your reaction to that would have been coming up next.
Live from the Calitrin Studios. Find out more about Calitrin at acetj.com/weight loss. More of the Ace and TJ Show next. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes. You're watching morning radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ Show on Ace TJ TV. Then you can get on the radio. This is Ace TJ 5G.
Man, if you want any type of idea, the importance of food to the people that work on this show, you should have been a part of a conversation that just happened before we came back on the air. What is it you found, Riggins, that had Rob yelling from the other room? Or TJ found it?
Yeah, we were talking about peanut butter and then...
Yeah, and we started talking about this restaurant in the Charlotte area. They have 2 locations, at least 2 locations. It's called Pinky's. They've done some stuff with us on charity events and all. And we were talking about how good their food is, and Rob just starts yelling from the other room, cussing like blank. They got shrimp corn dogs.
I mean, he was a full-on. He was shouting from the other room.
I've never heard him react like that.
No.
That sounds delicious.
He had pulled up the menu, I guess, and he was just shouting out menu items and going, "Holy S!" It's like, oh, okay.
But I wanted to know, yesterday, Rob, you were making a big deal about the $1 corn dogs at Sonic that you found out about, right? Was it $1 or 50 cents?
Yeah, it was 99 cents.
So you and your cousin were going to lunch. What did you end up doing?
We did not go to Sonic. We just went to a local buffet in Rock Hill.
Buffet.
Yeah, and if you listen carefully, you can hear the owners of that buffet still crying.
They lost money yesterday.
I don't know. We thought COVID was bad.
Their food costs through the roof.
What type of buffet was it, Rob?
It was pizza and some other stuff. Mostly like stromboli, which was what I want.
Stromboli buffet?
Yeah.
Damn. I'm skipping dinner. I had a stromboli buffet for lunch.
All you can eat stromboli for $2.99.
Nothing like that South Carolina stromboli. That's what they say. Mamma mia. That don't feel so hot.
I mean, that's just the way they serve it up in Italy.
Yeah.
Some garlic knots as well.
Holy cow.
Did you have more stromboli or pizza?
Oh, stromboli. That's what I went there for.
Mm-hmm. You know why I'm here, guys. Start bringing stromboli.
I'm here for the stromboli buffet, baby.
Hey.
You have more than one stromboli?
Well,
It's a buffet.
Yeah, of course.
I know, but still.
It's like a huge one on a pan, so it's not like easy to say that it's one stromboli.
Oh, okay. So they cut it up into different pieces. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
And I had some that had spinach in it, so I was basically eating healthy. So.
Exactly. You were eating, the Popeye's healthy food. And so how many did you have that would be the equivalent? Like how many strombolis? Like 4 tortilla chips is one whole tortilla.
It was more than I'd care to count. I can tell you that much.
Ace TJ 5G.
Hey, if you missed TJ and Jody's house this week, you missed something great.
Right.
Having to stop, let the dog pee, and it would be some like that. Those people that are walking their dogs around McDonald's little grassy area so it can pee and poop and all that. You'll be putting it in a stroller. Right? You'll be putting that dog in a stroller. One of those people walk around with
stroller. I might with this one.
I did not marry a dog in a stroller person.
Well, maybe you did. Are you just a little grouchy because it's the time change too? It's
No, I'm saying that we don't. Our lifestyle right now does not need a dog. And I love that little dog there. That's a cute dog. First thing it came in, I wanted to grab it, hold it, and hug it, squeeze it, and name it George and the whole thing. But we just don't have room in our lives right now for a dog.
Okay. I know.
Some people want to be like, "Aw."
I mean,
and
is
if
he
we
back asleep?
Yeah. And if we get a dog, it's going to be a German Shepherd.
I know. I do love German Shepherds, but God, they shed because I had one and I miss it.
See, I think what happens with little friend Jenny, German Shepherds, we forget how much they shed because she is so on top of. I don't ever see hair.
No, because she vacuums 100 times a day,
and she gets them combed out once a week. you know, I mean, I don't know. I think that we forget that.
Yeah, there would be a lot of shedding.
Mm-hmm.
But not with this sister.
Yeah.
No.
But that one's not going to tear into somebody's ass if they're trying to break into the house. German Shepherd would.
Sounds like
And
you
they're
live
really
in a new
smart.
neighborhood.
I know.
And they're really smart, German Shepherds.
No, they are smart.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll trust me,
They
I'll-
understand 2 languages.
Yeah.
Because Jenny will tell them the plots, and then they lie down. You can't tell an American dog the plots. They'll look at you like you're crazy. They don't understand that. But a German Shepherd, they know plots means lie down.
Mm-hmm.
He looks uncomfortable.
Hey, what's his name? Cash?
Cash.
Cash. Plots. He can do a damn thing. Look at him. He doesn't even know his name.
Watson.
Cash.
He's still
Plots.
learning. He's still learning his name.
Plots. Okay. He didn't move. Dumb dog.
Oh.
Oh, he looked
What
at
are you
you
looking
again.
at? What are you look? All right, now you looking at me? Plots. Hey, we got a YouTube channel. Go to acetj.tv. Get that. Watch it. Subscribe. Click the bell. Whatever else you got to do. It's not going to hurt you. Nothing. Not going to cost you anything. Wouldn't kill you to help us out a little bit. After all we do for you, you can't even go to YouTube and like and subscribe to our YouTube page and click the bell so you get alerted. You don't even have to click the bell to get alerted. Just like and subscribe it, and then go on about your business. And just say, hey, that's a little bit, just a tiny least I could do to pay back Ace and TJ for all they've done for me through the years. I mean, you need to realize, John and Joan Q listener, which side of the bread you've got buttered. The Ace and TJ side. We're taking care of you. You need to take care of us. Bunch of ingrates. Ugh.
But happy to have you.
I'm not happy to have them if they won't do this little thing for this one little thing we ask. Can they not do it? This is what my mom always said. You know, this one thing. Yeah, my mom was the one who invented the whole phrase about you had one job. That was her. You had one thing I asked you to do and you can't do it. I said, no, Mama, no. I can't.
She's probably right.
I can't. You asked me to wrestle an alligator. I can't do that. You know, she'd get into that whiskey, and then start trying to get my brother and me to wrangle rattlesnakes and wrestle alligators and all of that stuff. Yeah, just for her amusement when she'd already watched all of her stories for the day. She'd already made it through Young and the Restless, Bold and the Beautiful, As the World Turns, and Guiding Light. Now it's time for me and Bubba to start entertaining her out in the swamp. All right, so this guy has caused a little trouble on the internets, and people are calling him a creep. He's worth probably around $300 million. He's a tech millionaire. And he gives a list of all the stuff that he's done through the years on in the big tech world that's made him so much money. But in 2020, he created a research fund for potential COVID treatments. And during that, he went from being one of the drones of, believing in all of the COVID stuff, the mandates, the man wear a mask, all of that Fauci stuff, to seeing the truth, because all you had to do was a little bit of research, and that's what he did, created this research fund. Then he saw the truth about it, that the mask did no good. The mask was just stupid. The mandates and shutting down everything didn't do anything but harm everybody. And they also saw the truth that the COVID virus came out of a lab leak instead of a accidental nature production from a bat, that it was created in the lab and all that stuff. So he's on the plane, and there's a woman sitting next to him on the plane, and he is seeing that she's wearing a COVID mask. So He starts out with offering her $100. I'll give you $100 if you'll take that mask off for the rest of the flight. So you're taking it off to eat. Just take it off for the rest of the flight. I'll give you $100. She said no. He ends up going up to offering her $100,000, and she won't do it. So then he tweeted about it, and then people started in on him, harassing that woman, and you're a creep, and all of this stuff. So if I'm sitting next to that guy and he offers me $100,000 and hands me a bat that really does have the COVID virus and says, eat that, I'll give you $100,000, I would put a napkin in my neck and start gnawing on it.
Agreed.
Gnawing.
This woman crazy.
Yeah, she very much is.
Unless she thought that he wasn't good for $100,000. Yeah, maybe.
But two things can be true at the same time. I mean, I would absolutely have done it as well, taking the money and taking the mask off. But he could also be annoying and aggravating to her because she just likes to wear the mask now. She has the right to do it. She's not harming anybody. Don't hassle her about it.
But we're assuming that he was a jerk about it. Or I'm not assuming it. People are assuming it. But I mean, there's no proof that he could have just been friendly with it, and she could have been talking back with him. And no, I don't know, and wasn't acting like that he was harassing her or anything. But just looking at the offer that he was making, take the mask off for the rest of the flight, give you $100,000. I would say I'll take the mask off, and for the rest of the flight, I will sit in the toilet upside down with my head turning blue from the toilet water, and the toilet water's got COVID in it. For $100,000.
I'm with you 100%.
You wouldn't do that, Alexis?
I don't know. You're saying a lot of things.
Would you do something that you knew you were going to get COVID? Would you get COVID for $100,000?
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah. But I don't know if I put my head in the toilet upside down.
Would you eat a bat?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would eat it while it's alive for $100,000. Wiping my mouth with a COVID napkin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've had COVID a few times and got $0 for it.
Exactly.
So,
so what's one more time for $100,000?
But yeah, I mean, if he actually said, "All right, I'm just here is COVID. I'll give you $100,000 easily," I would do it. I would go. I would do it for $5,000.
Yeah, I'm with you. I would too.
Would you, Riggins?
Eat a bat?
Just take a vial of COVID and you know you're gonna get COVID.
Yeah, COVID was not that bad to me.
Yeah, and you didn't had those shots.
Yeah,
glad I ain't had those shots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, would you do spend the rest of the flight in the bathroom?
Upside down?
Not
in the
upside
toilet?
down in the toilet.
Yeah. For a couple grand?
Yeah.
Spend the whole time in the bathroom?
Get COVID and go spend the rest of the flight in the toilet.
yeah, then I have a private little suite to myself. No one has to bother me.
A private little
suite.
Yeah.
But it's right after somebody had just blown it up.
The ground keeps shifting as you go through this little landmine field.
For $100,000 still.
Rob just walked out of it after having 5 shrimp corn dogs and a big bowl of chili. Man, she's crazy. All she's got to do is take off the mask. That's probably what it was. She didn't think he had 100,000. He's just talking. The only way he could prove it, though, would be saying, "Hey, Google me. You'll see how much I'm worth," which would have been arrogant, and that would have been a turnoff. But I would Google him, and once I saw it, I'd be like, "Okay, what else you want me to do?"
Yeah.
Sure.
You want me to pretend like I'm hijacking the plane to see what happens?
Oh, hell no. Don't do that.
See how quick of a beat down I get? Yeah, I'll do it. Give me the $100,000 and then kick in some restaurant gift cards.
Sure.
I'll take a beat down for you. Mm-hmm. All right, so we've determined that the woman was the crazy one, not him. Good.
What?
She need to go to the hospital. All right. There are 3 categories of people who are the most unstable in our society. two people on this show fall into those categories. Who are they and why should we fear them? We'll tell you coming up next.
Ace and TJ. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Who is advertising with the Ace and TJ Show?
We are so excited to be a part of the Ace and TJ family, long time listeners, and delighted to have our business now a part of the family.
The Ace and TJ Show is radio, podcasts, video, social media, streaming, live appearances, and more. Get your company on before it's too late. Ace TJ at acetj.com or acetjmedia.com.
Hey, hon? What are all these people doing in our house?
Oh, they're from Sweet Dreams. They stand behind their furniture. Isn't that great?
At Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture, we won't literally physically stand behind the furniture in your house. What you have just witnessed is a simple dramatization of how much we care, which is like a whole lot. Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Hello, if you are a business owner, we know what it's like to be in business. From HR to accounting, we know the struggles, and we're here to help you with insurance so we can take one thing off your plate.
You're watching morning radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ Show on Ace TJ TV. More show than you can get on the radio. This is Ace TJ 5G.
Let's go boom. There's one place in uptown Charlotte. It's called Fahrenheit. It's 21 stories above the city. South Caldwell, right close to the Spectrum Center. The thing about Fahrenheit is, we've talked about it so many times, great drinks, great atmosphere, great food, great service. Very few times will you find places that have all four of those things. Or the type of place that's perfect for whatever you need. Romantic dinner for two, perfect. Business dinner, perfect. Just want to hang out and have a couple of drinks in a relaxing atmosphere before going to some event uptown, perfect. Doesn't matter what you're doing, what type of event you have, what type of mood you're in, Fahrenheit is the perfect place for it. So go to FahrenheitCharlotte.com to find out more. FahrenheitCharlotte.com to get all the details about Fahrenheit. Again, 21 stories above the city on the 21st floor, South Caldwell, right close to the Spectrum Center.
I'm pretty sure that something you won't find in the kitchen at Fahrenheit is Velveeta. Now, you've worked over there, Alexis. Am I right in assuming that you're not going to find Velveeta in the kitchen at Fahrenheit?
Yeah, no, I never saw Velveeta, and I would have noticed.
Yeah. Chef Dave's not just rolling in there with big yellow boxes, putting them out everywhere. I wouldn't think so. Velveeta was invented in the early 1900s. There was a cheese company that needed to figure out something to do with the broken wheels of Swiss cheese that they couldn't sell. So the wheels were broken, and they had to figure out something. So they ended up coming up with the first Velveeta, which was Swiss cheese and other additives and whatnot. But I don't think they use Swiss cheese in it now.
What is it?
I'm not sure. I don't know that
Cheese
it's got
product.
any. I don't think it's got any cheese in it, really.
It's like oil.
Oh, it doesn't have any cheese in it at all?
Is it cheese product?
yeah.
Cheese product.
It's got milk in it.
Yeah.
But I think it's compressed oil, isn't it?
It's a lot of oil, mostly oil.
Oh.
Yeah. But I mean, Velveeta is delicious.
It's great.
And everybody likes the Velveeta and Rotel tomato dip and all that. So I don't know if many people do this, but a little tip for making that even better is get some Jimmy Dean hot breakfast sausage, brown that up, and put it in with the Velveeta and Rotel dip.
Ooh.
People do different types. Like they'll put ground beef in it and stuff like that. But
Chorizo.
you could actually put the hot breakfast sausage and shrimp, small shrimp in it too. It'd be good.
It's like a queso fundido.
And then put it in the pan after you mix it all up, and then put it in a pan. Put it in a charcoal grill or a smoker, and let it smoke.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
dropping
that's
gems
really good.
right now.
It's taking it next level.
Yeah, I like that.
Now I
Can you make that?
do it with crawfish, but a lot of people don't know anything about crawfish, so you could do shrimp.
Yeah, you should bring some of that in here.
And then
With those tortilla chips you brought the
so
other
I
day.
was gonna say they're on the border brand tortilla chips.
Yeah.
You should bring some of that hot cheese dip in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds easy, doesn't it? Yeah. You got to break out a smoker and
You should bring that in here.
Let's have a
We should have fondue in here.
Yeah, come on. Fondue Fridays.
yeah,
There you go.
yeah. And you're not even supposed to be eating any of that.
Yeah.
Just you and us. This is ACE-TJ 5G. Thanks for watching ACE-TJ TV. Please make sure you like and subscribe. We'll be right back. And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ dailies.
We're on YouTube right now. I guess I should apologize to Mr. Todd, who runs our YouTube, because I wore a light-colored hoodie today, and I'm not supposed to wear anything light because it washes me out because I'm so pale. Pale-face ace is what they call me.
What up, YouTube?
It's almost greenish.
So
Yeah, you do look you have a little green hue.
Yeah, okay. That's probably just the
Looking
color.
jaundicey.
Yeah. Thank you, Rob.
You got green jaundice.
You got
But
you
hey,
walking jaundice.
you are lighting up the room as the Green Lantern.
That's right.
So you can check it out on YouTube, ACE-TJ TV. It's Paleface Ace and TJ in the morning.
Oh, shamrock shake
Yeah.
looking in. It's like mint green.
Yeah, it is. It's weird.
Why are you mint green?
I think it's the way he dials down the color to try to make it darker, make it sharper on my camera, because my camera is different from everybody else's for whatever reason. We have 3 different cameras in here, and something about that makes this color, this cream-colored hoodie I'm wearing, look kind of greenish. I think
Mid chocolate.
I don't know. Thank you, Rob. You're just full of it this morning, aren't you?
I just turned on a ring light in my face.
Cute.
Can you tell the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
because it's reflecting out of your glasses.
Yeah, especially from your
Like
glasses.
2 white dots for eyes.
I probably shouldn't do that.
You guys are so high maintenance. Me
I'm
and
not doing
Riggins just
anything.
be chilling. We don't even worry
I'm not
about
doing
it.
anything.
I'm not high maintenance at all. It's just I just can't help the fact that I'm very pale.
We look like we're on a Zoom call.
Yeah, exactly.
Your skin is very high.
Y'all wonder about your lights. We over here on a 1.3 megapixel camera that
Right, exactly.
slapped on a Chromebook. This is as good as it's gonna get.
I know,
We got to get both of y'all in one shot.
Hey,
We got to do it with a different camera.
It's a struggle over here.
Y'all are lit by a neon sign behind you.
and you don't hear us complaining.
Y'all sitting under the neon moon.
Yeah. Well, y'all aren't paying for it either.
Yeah, whatever.
It is what it is.
I'm not complaining. I'm making an observation that I forgot today and wore a dark. I didn't wear it. It's my fault. I didn't wear a dark color like I'm supposed to wear. I'm not supposed to wear light colors anymore in here for anything, apparently.
Just in general.
It's just like a
in general.
dark
Ever.
T-shirt is all I'm allowed to wear from now on for the rest of my life, apparently.
You should have been born so white.
Yeah, Ace. Did you ever think of that?
Yeah, I should have done something about that.
Think about that.
You know, and
Yeah,
now-
don't blame Mr. Todd. Blame your Irish ancestors.
Yeah.
This is the Ace and TJ Show live on acetj.tv.
All right. I was a little bit alarmed to see this news today. My name is TJ, and I have a new thing where I will not do anything in my life without first checking what the zodiac signs of the day are for, and horoscopes and things like that. That's how I plan my day-to-day life. I won't even get out of bed until I find out what I'm supposed to do according to astrology.
Good.
So today, imagine my shock when I saw this article that says that the 3 most unstable zodiac signs in astrology. These are the people who are the most unstable, and 2 of the 3 signs belong to 2 of the members of the Ace and TJ show. Ace TJ show and Ace TJ Inc. So the most unstable people, according to their signs, Taurus. Okay, we're safe there. There are no Tauruses on the show.
Okay.
Gemini. That's Ace.
Well, I could have told you that.
Unstable.
Talk about unstable people. I'm pretty much there.
And Riggins, do you want to guess what the 3rd zodiac sign is that is the most unstable?
I will guess Cancer.
No.
Oh, no.
No, it's not you.
Well, that's Alexis.
Leo.
Aries.
Aries, you?
Oh, you?
No, it's not.
Oh.
I forgot she's Leo, not Aries. So it's just Ace.
Oh. Still works.
So yeah.
Still works.
It's pretty accurate.
Yeah. I'm Virgo.
Oh, that's right. You're Virgo.
Yeah, again, I could have told you that.
Unstable. What does that mean?
Well,
means I'm right. I'm on the edge of just
careful.
Careful.
I was like,
I'm right on the edge
of what? Hey, maybe let's talk about this.
I'm burnt out and ready to go down in flames any minute.
Oh, Lord.
Gemini, the Gemini rides in the bipolar. They're like neck tattooed car thieves. Examples of Geminis with a dubious relationship to the truth include Carol may or may not have fed my husband to Tiger's Baskin.
Oh, that's nice.
Kanye West, Donald Trump, and Scott Disick.
Wow.
The Lord.
And add Ace to that list.
Yeah, I don't think that's fair. I don't think I'd have a problem with the truth.
Oh, that sounds like something a Gemini would say.
Exactly.
Who's deeply unstable.
Yeah, you say that because you're a Gemini. Oh.
That's pretty good company. They're a president. And
You know.
Carol Baskin, Kanye.
Yeah, Kanye.
Carol Baskin Robbins.
Yeah. Well.
All right. Well, there you go. So I feel so much. I feel like I'm so much freer now that I've opened my mind to the proof of zodiology, and that the universe and the astrology has become, basically my life's journey follows astrology. And everybody around me seems to like the new me better.
I do.
I think it's hysterical.
I love this new you.
Right. The new me that just throws all rationale out the window.
Yeah. I like that.
Live by, unicorns and popsicles.
That's my favorite TJ I've ever met.
Make no decisions for yourself. Leave it all up to the stars and the universe to guide you.
Right.
I knew you would get there one day if I pushed hard enough every day.
That's it.
It was gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Your story's written already.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
In colored pencils.
Yeah.
Riggins. I got a question about something that I've been seeing happen in selfies now. I don't understand why one would do this, so I realize that I'm an old man. But I will genuinely be needing an answer coming up next.
You're listening to the Ace and TJ Show. Want to see your business on Ace TJ TV? Contact us now at acetj@acetj.com. The show will be right back.
Who is advertising with the Ace and TJ Show?
We are so excited to be a part of the Ace and TJ family, long time listeners, and delighted to have our business now a part of the family.
The Ace and TJ Show is radio, podcasts, video, social media, streaming, live appearances, and more. Get your company on before it's too late. AceTJ at acetj.com or acetjmedia.com.
This year, make the most of winter in Gaston County. Yes, it's winter and the days are shorter and it's tempting to hibernate, but there are all sorts of ways to have fun, both indoors and out right now in Gaston County. Outdoors, there's fast and dry snowless sledding at the chutes at Crowder Springs, ice skating and more at the Whitewater Center, and it is the perfect time for a great winter hike in Gaston County. If you want to stay indoors, you can check out the Shield Planetarium and Museum. Plus, you can always root for the home team at Belmont Abbey or Gaston College, play the slots at Catawba Two Kings Casino, and as always, great shopping is abundant all over Gaston County. Indoors or out, the winter is a great time to make some memories with your family in Gaston County. Get details now and see all of the incredible opportunities to have a great time this winter that are happening in Gaston County at acetj.com/Gaston. That's acetj.com/Gaston. This winter, make some great memories in Gaston County.
And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ Dailies.
All right. So how are you like Alexis? Alexis is starting a journey today. It's sort of it's a journey.
It's a journey.
Spiritual, physical, mental.
I'm gonna refine myself.
You're gonna refine yourself.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna start a diet, basically. So, but it's a journey.
Go through all that. She started a diet, so
she's looking to turn things around. I guess I don't know.
Can I ask one quick question?
Yeah.
What is your goal?
To just be healthier, have healthier habits, eat healthier, be more conscious about what I'm eating.
Mm-hmm. So to be on a diet.
Get a Ferrari.
Lose a little bit of weight.
How are you like Alexis? Now, I'm a lot like Alexis, I think, in some ways. Nothing's. Kelly said because I would already have treats stashed to cheat on that diet.
Ooh.
That's how I'm like Alexis. Yeah. Now, Alexis did say when we first started talking about this, she was already planning about where she's going to hide to eat her snacks and what she's going to do with the wrapper so that her boyfriend doesn't find them and call her out on cheating. Have you changed? Are you still planning that kind of thing?
No, I'm going to try to do it fair and square, and I actually ate my last bit of car snacks yesterday.
Oh, you did?
I did.
So now there are no more car snacks?
There are no more car snacks.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that wouldn't have been the first time she had to hide wrappers from her boyfriend.
Boom!
Get in the closet. Get in the closet.
Come on. Get in there. No, that's not nice.
I like Henry here who said, I'm like Alexis in that I like to eat, and I too struggle with self-control.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I do. I struggle with self-control. No, he's right.
All right.
You're right, Henry.
All right. How are you like Alexis? Kenzie said, because we be blazing.
Yo. Smoke weed every day.
Smoke weed every day. So I was thinking we were going to get some sort of profound answers. Like, I envy the relationship she has with her mom. But no. We be blazing.
Hey, it's 420 every day.
You smoking weed?
And then this lady said, I'm 4'8", short like Alexis. Happy birthday, Lynn!
Like she's going to sneak it in.
Who's Lynn?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Happy
They took their
birthday.
opportunity to give a birthday shout out. And it just got on the radio.
That'd be something I would do, though, so that's kind of like me.
Yeah.
Lauren says, I know exactly how she feels every time I get my lashes done. # lash life.
Oh, Lauren, I can't wait till Friday. That's when I'm getting my lashes done because your girl's struggling right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look at these.
Yeah. You got that naked mole rat look going.
Yeah, it's starting to come through.
Well, I'm glad you're doing it on Friday because the next day she comes in and she's just like guns blazing and she's mean and she's
nobody likes that.
You know? But Patricia has sort of the answer I think I was looking for. She said being an empath. Oh, yes. I absolutely agree that other people's energy can impact you. Not only your mood, but it can feel like your entire soul is drained.
Yep.
Keeping good company is vital.
It's very true.
That's the kind of answer I was expecting from this.
Being an empath is a hard job.
Is it hard?
Let me tell you.
I didn't really know what an empath was. That means like you're respective of the vibe. You're respectful of the vibes.
You take on people's energy. You can come into a room and you can feel the energy from the other people. You can feel other people's emotion.
Yeah, really? Everybody has that.
Really?
Yeah. If you walk into a room and there are two people in the room and they've been arguing, fighting with each other, and then you walk in, you feel that heaviness, and you're like, oh, it's awkward in here, that kind of thing. So everybody must be an empathologist.
It's not special.
No.
Actually, it is, but
No,
we'll
it's
get
not.
into that. In a
Everybody can do this. Somebody's in a
proven, it's only about 3 or 4% of the population. It's highly sensitive.
Okay, well then how do all of these self-help books say surround yourself with positive people?
Yeah.
So it affects everybody if you're around negative people all the time.
Yeah, but that's not what an empath is someone that I can go to one person and I can feel that they're sad for whatever reason. I can tell if they're a good person or a bad person.
Oh, you mean like a psychic?
No, not like a psychic. You just feel it.
Like a psychic. Okay. All right.
Nothing like that.
Nothing like that. No, he's just trying to pop someone's bubble, dude.
Yeah.
That's all he's trying to do. He's always trying to pop your bubble.
Because your bubbles is like Chinese spy balloons. They got to come down.
No, they don't.
For all things Ace and TJ, subscribe to the Ace and TJ YouTube channel. This is the Ace and TJ Show live on acetj.tv.
Music makes me want to dance.
One of the things that I've always said irks me, if I may use the word that the kids use nowadays, it irks me, is seeing someone whose picture is being taken flipping off the camera.
Oh, I hate that.
You know, there are several of those. We talked about them a lot. Things that that are irritating to see when people flip off the camera for no reason, really. Well, what reason would there be?
I'm cool.
And then people sticking their tongue out like they're about to lick somebody's face in the picture. Those types of things. But I have been seeing, because I'm out there on the social medias. I'm monitoring all the time. I like to keep up with the movers and shakers, And speaking of shakers, I'm always SMH whenever I see things going on as trends on the social medias. I mean, and the more I look at social medias, the more I SMH, and I do not LOL.
Oh, no.
Mm-mm. I actually find myself RME, rolling my eyes.
Rolling my eyes.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know why all of a sudden I'm seeing, and it's mainly women, who are taking selfies and flipping off the camera in a selfie.
Okay.
Why are they doing that?
Like that?
Is that either holding the camera out, taking a picture that way, or in a mirror selfie, flipping it off?
So you're flipping yourself off?
I don't know what is that, because you're flipping off the haters, that you automatically assume that when you post that picture you're going to have a lot of haters looking at it.
Yep.
What? Or do you think it's funny, like the person who's in a group picture that flips off the camera when somebody else is taking the picture? They do it because they think it's funny.
Right.
What is the purpose of the flip off selfie?
I don't know. I haven't seen it that often. I haven't noticed it if I have seen it.
You've never done it, Alexis?
No, and I have friends that will do that, like flip off in the camera. I don't know about selfies, but I hate it. I hate it so much.
I think I would rather, if I'm in a picture with someone, I would rather not know that they flipped off the camera wherever they are than do bunny ears.
Yeah, I'd rather somebody do that.
Cute.
I hate
No, because that's just corny. Bunny ears is corny.
I think
Unless
it's
you're a little kid
cute.
that's trying to do it.
Yeah,
And then
I like the
if it's a little kid doing it, then you can just push them out of the picture and go, get out of here.
It's cute.
Yeah, I haven't noticed the flip it off thing lately, but I'll pay closer attention to it now.
Can you give yourself 20 years in a selfie? Will that look cool?
Yeah, why don't you just do
That'd
that?
be great.
Photobomb yourself. Yeah, that's another photo bombing. I don't like that either. So yeah, photobomb your selfie.
Yeah.
Might as well.
I don't care for that flipping off thing.
No,
It's not nice
it's
at all.
stupid.
I haven't seen any men's do it on the internets. It's mainly just women that I've seen doing it. And I guess if I had to guess why they're doing it, it's because they're sending out a message to whoever did them wrong, or they think gave them a look or something.
Who's about to make a
Or
comment?
judging them.
Who's going to make a comment about that outfit they got going?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see this bikini. There's a little
Yeah.
something for you.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you looked this good. Ha ha.
Exactly.
Yeah, something crazy like that.
Yeah.
So if you got any insight into that, if you're a selfie flipper offer, send us a DM and explain to me why you would be doing that.
We need to understand what's happening here.
Sure.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
We will do Now Trending coming up next.
You're listening to the Ace and TJ Show. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Who is advertising with the Ace and TJ Show?
We are so excited to be a part of the Ace and TJ family, long time listeners, and delighted to have our business now a part of the family.
The Ace and TJ Show is radio, podcasts, video, social media, streaming, live appearances, and more. Get your company on before it's too late. Ace TJ at acetj.com or acetjmedia.com.
Hey, hon? What are all these people doing in our house?
Oh, they're from Sweet Dreams. They stand behind their furniture. Isn't that great?
At Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture, we won't literally physically stand behind the furniture in your house. What you have just witnessed is a simple dramatization of how much we care, which is like a whole lot. Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Hello, if you are a business owner, we know what it's like to be in business. From HR to accounting, we know the struggles, and we're here to help you with insurance so we can take one thing off your plate.
You're watching Morning Radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ Show on Ace TJ TV. A5G.
The Ace and TJ Show app is made possible thanks to Papa John's Pizza. You can order online right now, papajohns.com. Little recommendation, try the new crispy parm pizza. Parmesan cheese baked into their signature thin crust pizza. papajohns.com.
Try the crispy parm pizza, everybody. So nobody's doing anything for St. Patrick's Day? Nobody has big plans for St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
TJ's
Oh, that's right. You did say earlier.
He's going out of town
You're going
somewhere.
somewhere.
Are you going to Ireland?
Yep.
Yes.
Dope.
Because I'm surprised. Yep. Because I'm Dublin.
A lady messaged me the other day and said, I must know the St. Patrick's Day pickup line, the famous TJ St. Patrick's Day pickup line for this year. And I responded with, can't do it. It's not for me to share. It's not up to me to share that with you.
Yeah. And I'll be using it again this year and scoring.
It has confounded men and women throughout the Charlotte area for several decades now, the infamous St. Patrick's Day pickup line. And if you don't know, we did it for years on the radio. We would tell every St. Patrick's Day, people would call, guys would call. We don't let guys hear it. You take them off the air and TJ would tell them the line, and then we would push the phone up real fast and get their reaction on the air and them laughing like crazy. And I have seen it on two separate occasions. We had events around St. Patrick's Day, and I saw it work both times. Both times a guy came up to me and said, hey, I'm fixing to go do the pickup line on, see if I can talk to this girl over here. And it worked. Bam.
Yeah, it's magical.
Like it's magic. The little St. Patrick's Day magic.
Yep.
So maybe if everybody plays their cards right on Friday, we could reveal some of the St. Patrick's Day pickup line.
Nice. Make sure to wear green. Make sure to wear green tomorrow.
Before you and Jay got together, were pickup lines a thing still? Did guys use lines on you at all to try to meet you or anything?
No, I mean, unless they were trying to be like funny.
Yeah.
You know, and it was obvious that they were trying to be funny.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what this is.
Yeah. Not someone that's actually using pickup lines thinking it's going to work. Because then you're a cornball.
Right. But if they do it kind of over the top,
Yeah.
in a way that lets you know, hey, I'm not trying. I'm trying to start a conversation, but I'm just trying to be stupid with it.
Yeah.
With my starting point.
And then that means they're witty, so they're kind of smart.
Right.
And
So
I
that
like
turns out to be effective.
Yeah, for sure.
You better not wear green in here tomorrow.
I will. I'm
You
going
better
to wear
not
green.
come in here culturally appropriating us.
You
you.
guys?
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing it.
You better not. You better not.
Ace TJ 5G.
Oh, hey. The Calitron Ace and TJ Studios. I mean, big time studios. It's like our own mall here.
It's our own mall.
Yeah. It's an Ace and TJ empire with Calitron.
You remember that?
Calitron Ace and TJ empire.
One time, quick story. One time, TJ and I we applied for this job in Corpus Christi, Texas. We got there to find out they didn't really have a radio station yet. They were working on it. It was going to be in the mall and in an old department store in the mall. And they wanted TJ to sit in one window and I would sit in the other window facing out in this mall. We would essentially be just window dressing every single day. This weird mall setup where we couldn't see each other. We're just sitting there staring out at people in a mall.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, the guy running the operation's an idiot. Yeah, we were like full idiot.
But y'all were gonna broadcast the show like that all the time, like every day, or was
That
it
would
for
be
just
the
that?
studio.
Yeah, that would be our studio.
Get out of here.
Like,
yeah, him in one place where mannequins are, and then me where in the other side where the mannequins usually are in the windows.
Yeah, not like a big department store, but it was like one of those like a
Jeans West or something.
Yeah, where you would just do kind of a shotgun like little store with a door in the middle and one window on each side. We were going to sit in the windows all the time. Yeah, we're going to do that, sir. Thanks. Let's see what's trending.
Now trending on the Ace and TJ Show.
What is trending? What is trending?
Your face.
Huh?
My
Your
goodness.
Your face is trending?
Yeah.
My face? Jerk.
Your stupid face.
Sorry. Let me get situated here. I'm doing lots. Trust me. I know it doesn't seem like I do a lot, but I do a ton. As for these others, who knows? Today is National Pig Day.
National Pig Day.
Oink, fatty. Love the pigs.
I had a pig for a pet for one day. It was great.
Yeah. Well, just a day?
Just one day. It was 24 hours.
Yeah.
24-hour pet pig.
Yeah.
Because then I ate him.
It's like she had him because she was transporting him to the slaughterhouse.
It's bacon.
Yeah. Drake is the top trending topic at the moment. People are still trying to get their hands on Drake and 21 Savage tickets. They are going on tour around the world. Very expensive tickets. Yeah. Probably the hottest ticket in town, if you don't count Taylor Swift and her Eras tour, which might be sold out already. I'm not even really sure if you can get tickets to that anymore.
Yeah, I don't think you can. I think they're all sold out.
It might be gone.
Where are these people getting all this money?
That's what I'm saying.
I
think you pay that much money for a concert ticket.
I don't know. What did we do wrong? Where did we screw up? But Drake and the 21 Savage show is going to be a lot of fun. Right below that, you'll see Aaron Rodgers. Looks like he's going to the New York Jets, leaving Green Bay. Nothing's been confirmed, but everybody's talking about it.
Isn't he old already?
I don't know how old he is.
Did he retire once and then come back?
Aaron Rodgers hasn't. I think he's 35.
He needs to retire.
He's almost 40.
He's old.
He's going to be 40 this year.
But he just had another, a year and a half ago, he was the MVP.
That's crazy.
Man.
Yeah. And I figure you would like him, Alexis. He's in all the psychedelic drugs and stuff.
And being in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one that was in the dark, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
No, I
like
mean, I
you.
like him. I think he's cool, but he should just not play football anymore. He's a little too old.
Yeah, but he's still really good.
Yeah, he's still considered elite.
Well.
But ew, gross, old.
Yeah, gross. 40?
Make me throw up.
Ew.
He's a jerk.
You're wrinkly.
I mean, I think everybody agrees with that he's a jerk.
Is he a jerk? I don't know anything about him.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't talk to his family?
Well, he's just got that air about it. He's arrogant, and there's some things that he says that, I mean, I like the fact that he went against the COVID mandates and all of that, but he's still just doo-doo head.
Arrogant Aaron, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And then NASA introduced their new spacesuits for Artemis III. That's the next planned manned crewed mission to the moon. They haven't had one of these since the 70s. I think it was 1972. So they introduced this new spacesuit that they're renting. They don't even own them. They're renting them from a company, like a company that makes spacesuits. NASA's like, okay, well, I guess we'll rent them from you. But they,
mall.
Yeah, I mean,
you get a tux for prom or a spacesuit.
Yeah, like from a kiosk or something. But they do include the diaper. So they're going to be doing 8-hour moonwalk missions, and sometimes astronauts can't hold it, so it will have some sort of built-in diaper function.
I wouldn't want to be on the moon and pee myself. That's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Well, where would you want to be?
They should have a little bit, like a little hole, and you just like let it out into the space.
Yeah, it doesn't exactly work that way.
That's going to be the name of Alexis's memoir. I don't want to be on the moon and pee on myself.
No.
A life story.
And how long is it going to take them to learn to moonwalk? For 8 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got to have that that certain amount of talent to be able to moonwalk to begin with. But for 8 hours straight,
come on,
huh?
It's crazy.
Oh, what if you got the bubble guts while you were up there? That'd be horrible.
Yeah, I
like
mean,
you ate a burrito before you went to the moon.
Yeah,
right.
This was a bad idea.
Yeah, right as you're about to get out of the spaceship, out of the plane or whatever, the rocket, and then you just say, let me finish my burrito. Y'all go ahead. I'll catch up. I got a few chili cheese fries left.
Y'all go down. I got about half this burrito left. I'm gonna knock this out, and I'll meet y'all out there.
I don't want to waste it.
That would happen to me. I get on the moon, and all of a sudden I'm like, I got the bubble guts.
Oh no! How did you prepare for today's mission? I ate a burrito.
I had a burrito for lunch.
Well, you can't go to space then. There's a grandfather, 83 years old, just got a tattoo. Never a good idea, right? But he's got an interesting story. Maybe you can relate to it. We'll get to it next.
From the Calotrin Studios, this is the Ace and TJ Show. Find out more about Calotrin at acetj.com/weight loss. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes. You're watching Morning Radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ Show on Ace TJ Show than you can get on the radio. This is Ace TJ 5G.
Let's go boom.
So I don't normally get to make big announcements on the Ace and TJ Show, but today's a little bit different. Today marks the official debut of Ace and TJ on TikTok.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
The Ace and TJ Show is on TikTok. So all you got to do is search for The Ace TJ Show and be one of our first followers on TikTok. Just got that set up.
That's lit.
So it's the most lit.
The littest.
Litty like a...
You know it.
It's just lit.
Well, you should have made that announcement, Riggins, before school started.
So the kids could hear it?
Yeah.
Who knows if it'll be around for long. The United States might ban TikTok and remove it from everybody's phone because it is owned by China. China's TikTok. Very bad. No, I don't know. But we'll see if it sticks around. We just got a first video up there. And
Are we going to do TikToks together, all of us?
I'm not.
No.
But you would be dynamite in a TikTok. Are you kidding me? Boom, boom, da 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 da. You know, dancing and stuff. That'd be sick.
That.
You're not even on TikTok in your personal world, Alexis.
I know. I'm
Are
not.
you?
Mm-mm. So now I can make TikToks. The Twin Ace and TJ TikTok channel.
How old are you?
How old is Ace?
But are you older than Ace's wife?
Yes.
Okay, well then.
TikTok's for everyone.
Yeah, Ace does TikTok videos, via his 30-year-old wife.
It makes my wife happy.
That's how he's allowed on there.
Okay, so
You
I need
gotta
someone
get
that's
somebody
younger
young
to vouch
yeah.
for me for TikTok.
Yeah, they
All
got to
right.
get past the velvet rope, get you past it.
Oh, we're getting followers already. This is great. What's up, Cam? Just followed us on TikTok. That's wonderful. So, yeah, this is going to be cool. And I can't wait to see Alexis's TikToks.
Rob, let's do TikToks together.
Yeah, Rob would be good. Rob, do you post TikToks?
Just of my dogs.
Yeah, I did see one of Rob's TikToks. It was an anime video.
Oh, yeah.
Where he transforms into an anime character, which was kind of cool. I had not seen that.
Oh, yeah, sounds cool.
Shut up,
Be a
Alexis.
hater.
That sounds the coolest.
It was a trend for a while,
Can you
okay?
show me that?
You might not want to watch that. You do have a boyfriend now.
Don't be a hater.
You a turd.
Oh, man.
Be able to control yourself.
Like, that's what I've always wanted.
I would do it if I was good at it, but I'm not.
You've never even tried, so how do you know?
Yeah, I just know.
So, Robbie, you had a video where you transformed into like Hello Kitty or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Ace TJ 5G. This is Ace TJ TV. The Ace and TJ Show will be right back.
Now, better ingredients, better pizza means that each bite of every Papa John's slice just keeps getting better. From that first bite you have to blow on, to that second bite of crispy, crunchy toppings, to that string of gooey, melty cheese. And just when you're thinking this cannot get any better, you get to the crust and you realize it's not just any crust. Oh no, it's epic stuffed crust that's hand-stuffed with cheese. Better ingredients, better pizza, even better when it's stuffed.
And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ Dailies.
They've done the survey of 1,000 Americans, and they ask, what is the friendliest part of the country? Their choices were the South, the Northeast, the West, and the Midwest. And by far, way out front, the South is ranked the friendliest people. The Midwest is next, followed by West, and Northeast is voted the rudest. Because, I mean, they really don't have a lot to be happy about.
It's too cold up there.
Well, and it's dirty, and
there's huge rats.
Yeah, and they're living under iron-fisted regimes. Just not good. Who has the worst weather? Midwest, and then the South was next in that.
So
which is a lie.
The South because of the heat, and the Midwest because of what, the cold?
I don't know. Who has the thickest accent? South dominated that as well. Yes. The wonderful, charming Southern accent.
Very sexy Southern accent.
Followed by the Northeast. Those Manas. And then,
Pack the cat, kid. Pack the cat.
And those New Yorkers. Where's the best place for a vacation? The South. Who has the highest cost of living? West. Northeast is second. Where do most of the people who quote unquote run things come from? In 1983, when they did this survey, Northeast won that. But they had a huge margin in that, but now the South is second, a close second.
Like run things?
We run things.
Like what things are y'all running?
Companies, corporations are putting their headquarters in the South because it's not as oppressive, or not supposed to be as oppressive with taxes and all of that stuff. But it's getting more and more that way in the South. But still, we're holding on. The best place to be and the best people you're going to find in the South. The most moral, the most likely to get into heaven. The most charitable, the funniest, wittiest, best looking. All of that was in the survey. I just don't have time to give the stats on it.
I think
but especially the best looking.
Skinner said it best. American by birth, Southern by the grace of God.
Oof.
Yes. Skinner said that, and every old man's bumper growing up.
For all things Ace and TJ, subscribe to the Ace and TJ YouTube channel.
If you want to sleep better and lose weight, then the product that you need is called Calitrin, or you can pronounce it Calitrin. Very easy for you to get. Just go to acetj.com/weight loss. acetj.com/weight loss for Calitrin.
The Johnson Group Facility Services is a commercial cleaning company that focuses more on customer satisfaction than the bottom line, because each customer works directly with the owners every step of the way. If you need any commercial cleaning, the Johnson Group can handle it. Get details at acetj.com/clean.
So, Alexis, I don't know if I've asked you this or not. Does your boyfriend have a problem with us saying that he's putting you on a diet and he thinks you need to lose weight and all that stupidness we carry on?
No.
Or does he just laugh?
He just laughs.
I mean, it's not true, but he just laughs because I'm saying it.
Yeah, he thinks you guys are so funny.
So yesterday was the first full day of your new nutrition plan.
Yep.
How did it go?
Well, lunch was great. I had a little bit of steak and a few shrimp and some rice. So I was excited. I was like, okay, this is good. I'm going to be able to do this. And then we went for a walk, and then dinner time came around. And my dinner was a peanut butter protein smoothie and half a turkey sandwich, and I enjoyed it so much.
Yeah, you can't be eating a big meal before you go to bed.
It was so good. Half a turkey sandwich.
When she's used to eating half a turkey.
I was like, where's the mashed potatoes? This is not hearty enough for dinner.
Were you full when you went to bed? Were you satisfied?
No, I was not satisfied.
Did you wake up with your stomach growling this morning?
I actually felt good.
You did?
Yeah, waking up.
Because you weren't all weighed down.
Exactly.
At night, sweating all through the night, trying to burn off some chicken nuggets.
But still, I was like, oh, yum.
Their wife or husband or girlfriend, boyfriend is a plumper, chubby chaser. So, you know, he could be giving you stuff that you think is going to help you get in shape and all that, and he's just giving you stuff that's going to make you a sweet candy-coated mess.
A fatty on purpose?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta be
You better not.
Gotta be cautious.
Maybe a plumper.
Yeah.
Well, when I saw my meal for today, it's a very small portion, and I was not happy about it. I was like, this is all I have to eat? Like, I'm going to starve.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's a quarter cup or half cup of bacon grease, it's not much, but it'll do the trick if he's a plumper.
Right.
Yeah.
He better not be plumping me up.
She's like, why are there marshmallows in my protein shake? They're healthy marshmallows. They're diet marshmallows.
That's healthy ice cream. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Yeah.
Who put hot fudge on my chicken taco?
Mornings just got way better. You can now watch the Ace and TJ show live, weekdays from 6 to 9 a.m. Eastern. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and wake up with us every morning. This is Ace
So it's almost time for everybody to be going to the pool, the beach, all that stuff. You're going to be wearing less clothing, hopefully. You don't want to go to the beach wearing a formal or turtleneck or anything like that. So if you want to lose weight, then you need our partners, Calitrin. Calitrin is a great product. The people that work at Calitrin are wonderful, kind, helpful people. They've used Calitrin. They've had success with it. It's not a diet drug. We have to tell you that every day because, you know, some people don't hear it every day. You say, I get it. It's not a drug. You say it every day. Some people don't hear it every day. So we got to make sure that message gets through. It's safe to take with all of your other medications that you may be taking. You know, if you're a hypochondriac or something, you take a bunch of medicines. It's not going to negatively affect any of those or make you freak out or anything. It's got a high success rate. You can go to their website and see all the information on it and see real success stories from people's. That's at acetj.com/weight loss, acetj.com/weight loss. And when you order a 3-month supply of Calitrin, you get 2 months free and $20 off. So now's the time. If you've been trying to lose weight and it's been too hard for you and you think you may want to just accept what you are, and even though you don't want to be that way, give Calitrin a try. acetj.com/weight loss.
There's a grandfather named Waldir Spalato. Hey, yo, Waldir Spalato. He's 83 years old. He was married to his wife, Lourdes, for 60 years. Pretty impressive. But unfortunately, she passed away recently after a kidney infection. So he decided to remember her by getting on his arm, at 83 years old, a line drawing of Lourdes, of her head and shoulders resting above a bed of flowers. So I thought that was really sweet.
Okay.
And what makes it even more sweet is that his granddaughter is a tattoo artist. So she was the one who actually did the inking, as they call it, on her grandfather's arm. And he can't be thrilled about that. I mean, having a grandkid be a tattoo artist.
What's wrong with that?
I'm just teasing. Come on. It's a worthy profession. It's
what
fine.
a disappointment.
Yeah, no. But I did think that was pretty sweet. It's a way for a grandfather and granddaughter to bond over their love of Lourdes, who passed away. And I'm thinking of doing something similar when my dog dies. I'm going to do a little tattoo. I'm going to get another tattoo.
Love it.
But I just need one person to say, don't do that.
Do you really?
TJ's going to be that person for you.
Will you? Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Good.
Don't
I
do
need
that.
somebody to talk me off the ledge there because I've already got one tattoo and I don't regret it, but I would never do it again. And it's my brother's names and we all got them around the same time. I just wouldn't do it again. But when I brought the dog into the vet the last time, there was a young woman there and she was telling me how her dog had recently passed away and she pulled his tooth out of her pocket.
Oh. She just kept his tooth for some reason?
Right there in her scrubs. Kept his tooth in there. How do you carry somebody in your pocket? How do you carry somebody wherever you go? The weirder, the better. Maybe you got your grandmother's hair in your glove compartment. I don't know. I'm just asking the question. Maybe you got a tooth in your pocket.
I got a good one.
Okay, great.
I gotta go over this.
At the Ace TJ Show, we'll get yours coming up next.
This is the Ace and TJ Show. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Who is advertising with the Ace and TJ Show?
We are so excited to be a part of the Ace and TJ family, long time listeners, and delighted to have our business now a part of the family.
The Ace and TJ Show is radio, podcasts, video, social media, streaming, live appearances, and more. Get your company on before it's too late. Ace TJ at acetj.com or acetjmedia.com.
Hey, hon? What are all these people doing in our house?
Oh, they're from Sweet Dreams. They stand behind their furniture. Isn't that great?
At Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture, we won't literally physically stand behind the furniture in your house. What you have just witnessed is a simple dramatization of how much we care, which is like a whole lot. Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Hello, if you are a business owner, we know what it's like to be in business. From HR to accounting, we know the struggles, and we're here to help you with insurance so we can take one thing off your plate.
You're watching Morning Radio. Welcome to the Ace and TJ Show on Ace TJ Radio. This is Ace TJ 5G.
There is something coming. The new edition of Ace at Large drops on Tuesday, and it is the Ridgeline Craft Beverage Trail. Here's what you do. Go to acetj.com/Gaston. There you'll find out about all the incredible things to do in Gaston County. Great places to hike. Great stuff for thrill seekers like zip lines and mountains to climb, but also a lot of family fun like the Shield Museum and Planetarium. Great romantic weekend opportunities, casinos, and more. Plus, the Ridgeline Craft Beverage Trail. All of this in Gaston County. There's so many different things to do. You'll be shocked when you go look at acetj.com/Gaston. But the Ridgeline Craft Beverage Trail, breweries, distilleries, and wineries that wind through Gaston County. And it's a little bit of everything. That's the fun part about watching this edition of Ace at Large and seeing all of the different types of places that you can check out, all in different towns spread throughout Gaston County. So whatever you're in the mood for, something fun, something laid back, something romantic, it doesn't make any difference. They have something for you on the Ridgeline Craft Beverage Trail. You can also sign up for an opportunity to win a bunch of free stuff there as well. So go to acetj.com/.
Everybody knows this about me by now, but one of my favorite places to go on vacation is the Amazon rainforest.
Yeah.
My wife and I try to summer there most years. And actually, I have a studio set up out there in the rainforest from which I broadcast. So I can spend every minute of the summer out there. Well, there has been a cat that has been spotted. It is one of the rarest species of feline on Earth, if not the rarest. And it is called the snake cat. The gold-ringed snake, cat snake.
It's beautiful.
It's its fur is colored black and bright yellow, and it looks like it's a snake. It looks like a snake's skin on this cat. And it weighs up to 4 stone. Now, if I know my stone to pounds translation, that's 56 pounds.
Dude, that is frightening.
Because 1 stone is 14 pounds. And this thing looks like it would just rip your face off from a distance. Like it could jump probably 50 feet and land on your face.
It's cute.
Its eyes look like big snake eyes.
Because cats are creepy anyway.
No, they're not. They're beautiful.
Because except for the ones that have long hair, they're not creepy. Like a bobcat's not creepy, or a tiger is not. But these that have the short hair that actually looks like snake skin.
That's
how is
crazy.
that not creepy?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Mr. Todd has it up on the YouTubes, but if you're just listening to the audio and you can't get to YouTube's, then just Google it. You can just, I guess, Google Amazon snake cat,
It's cute.
and you'll see the pictures of it.
It's cute.
I want one. I'm gonna get me one. Next time I'm in we're supposed to get to the rainforest about the middle of May for the summer.
Yeah.
And once I get set up out there, I'm gonna go get me one.
Can you bring me one back? Khaleesi would like it.
That thing would rip your cat apart.
Oh God, it would not even be.
Khaleesi would be a stain on your carpet when you got back.
You mean that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just you and us. This is Ace TJ 5G. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes. Thanks for watching Ace TJ TV. Please make sure you like and subscribe. We'll be right back. And now, a flashback from the Ace and TJ Dailies.
We're on YouTube right now. I guess I should apologize to Mr. Todd, who runs our YouTube, because I wore a light-colored hoodie today, and I'm not supposed to wear anything light because it washes me out because I'm so pale. Pale face ace is what they call me.
What up, YouTube?
Yeah.
It's almost greenish.
So
Yeah, you do look you have a little green hue.
Yeah, okay. That's probably just the
Looking
color.
jaundicey.
Yeah. Thank you, Rob.
You got green jaundice.
You got
But
you
hey,
walking jaundice.
you are lighting up the room as the Green Lantern.
That's right.
So you can check it out on YouTube, Ace TJ TV. It's Paleface Ace and TJ in the morning.
Oh, shamrock shake
Yeah.
looking. It's like mint green.
Yeah, it is. It's weird.
Why are you mint green?
I think it's the way he dials down the color to try to make it darker, make it sharper on my camera, because my camera is different from everybody else's for whatever reason. We have 3 different cameras in here, and something about that makes this color, this cream-colored hoodie I'm wearing, look kind of greenish. I think
Mid chocolate.
I don't know. Thank you, Rob. You're just full of it this morning, aren't you?
I just turned on a ring light in my face.
Cute.
Can you tell the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
because it's reflecting out of your glasses.
Yeah, especially from your
Like
glasses.
2 white dots for eyes.
I probably shouldn't do that.
You guys are so high maintenance. Me
I'm
and
not doing
Riggins just
anything.
be chilling. We don't even worry
I'm not
about
doing
it.
anything.
I'm not high maintenance at all. It's just I just can't help the fact that I'm very pale.
We look like we're on a Zoom call.
Yeah, exactly.
Your skin is very high.
Y'all are wondering about your lights. We over here on a 1.3 megapixel camera slapped on a Chromebook. This is as good as it's gonna get.
I know,
We got to get both of y'all in one shot. We got to do it with a different camera.
It's a struggle over here.
Y'all are lit by a neon sign behind you.
And you don't hear us complain.
Y'all sitting under the neon moon.
Yeah. Well, y'all aren't paying for it either.
Yeah, whatever.
I didn't wear a dark color like I'm supposed to wear. I'm not supposed to wear light colors anymore in here for anything, apparently.
Just in general.
It's just like a dark T-shirt is all I'm allowed to wear from now on for the rest of my life, apparently.
You should have been born so white.
Yeah, Ace. You ever think of that?
Yeah, I should have done something about that.
Think about that?
You know,
Yeah, don't blame Mr. Todd. Blame your Irish ancestors.
Yeah.
All right, so how do you carry someone with you wherever you go? Maybe you've got like the woman that works at my veterinarian's office carries her dog's tooth in her scrubs, and she just whipped it out one day. I went, oh, that is like nothing I've ever seen before. But maybe you got something similar. Ace, you said right before we went to the commercial, you said, I've got one like this.
Oh, that's just something that you take with you everywhere to remind you of someone? Sorry, I keep it in my car all the time. I look at it all the time, at least once a week, if not more. It's a picture, and I'll hold it up here for everybody watching on YouTube. It's a picture of me and my daughter. If you don't know, my daughter died in 2020, right?
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is from her senior trip. We went to Krakow, Poland. I'll show everybody on the show first. Yeah. It's me and Peyton standing in this square in Krakow smoking cigarettes. I can't. Can you see it okay?
Yeah.
And the story behind it is that we spent the whole week in Poland. It was her dream trip. She wanted to go to Auschwitz and all this, so we took a trip and went and did this trip. And the whole time we were there, we were talking about, oh my God, like the first day we got there, we walked to a little square to eat and realized everybody at this little outdoor cafe was smoking. And we laughed about how much the people were smoking. And on their cigarette packets, they always put, they would put a picture of a man in a coffin and a woman holding a baby, and the kids are crying. And that was the cover of the cigarette packet. And didn't matter. People are lined up to buy cigarettes. And we laughed all week long. Every time we'd walk past a place, we'd stop and look at a different pack to see what was on the picture. And the last night, she was like, we just smoke. I was like, we're not smoking. And as we're walking back to the hotel, I said, tell you, I'll make you a deal. You swear to me you will not start smoking. She goes, no. Wouldn't it be awesome to have pictures of that, though, and crack out? I was like, yeah, it would. And we went back to the little place we'd gone to. We bought a pack of cigarettes, and we took pictures of ourselves smoking cigarettes in the square in Krakow. It's one of my best memories ever, but I keep this picture in my car all the time so I can just ride down the road, get us to a stoplight, pop it down, look at it. Just keeps her with me all the time.
Yeah. It'd probably have been even better if y'all would have smoked crack in Krakow.
Yeah, that's a vibe.
Take it next level.
Yeah.
I did crack in Krakow.
Nuh-uh. I swear.
Promise you won't
Look
start
at
smoking
it.
crack.
That's a good one. Alexis, you don't bring anybody with you. You're not going to take Khaleesi's fur around when you die?
I don't. No, I don't do it voluntarily.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, she's always taking it.
I always have it on me.
It's true.
But I love it. It makes me feel like a little bit of comfort from home.
Yeah.
Being covered in hair. Sometimes I carry them in my eyelashes.
Yeah, she literally had a cat hair in her eyeball this morning, and she was struggling. She goes, there's a cat hair in my eye. So it's invaded every space on her.
Yep.
We may have an extraterrestrial on the show, and they don't even know it yet. This could be the next invasion upon us. We'll get to that in just a second.
This is the Ace and TJ Show. The Ace and TJ Show will be back in less than 3 minutes.
Who is advertising with the Ace and TJ Show?
We are so excited to be a part of the Ace and TJ family, long time listeners, and delighted to have our business now a part of the family.
The Ace and TJ Show is radio, podcasts, video, social media, streaming, live appearances, and more. Get your company on before it's too late. Ace TJ at acetj.com or acetjmedia.com.
Hey, hon? What are all these people doing in our house?
Oh, they're from Sweet Dreams. They stand behind their furniture. Isn't that great?
At Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture, we won't literally physically stand behind the furniture in your house. What you have just witnessed is a simple dramatization of how much we care, which is like a whole lot. Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Hello, if you are a business owner, we know what it's like to be in business. From HR to accounting, we know the struggles, and we're here to help you with insurance so we can take one thing off your plate.
You're watching Morning Radio. Welcome to the Ace. More show than you can get on the radio. This is Ace TJ 5G.
Let's go boom. All right, it's Thursday night. That means live from the living room tonight, and it's going to be on our YouTube channel and the show Facebook page, highlighting the Hyatt-centric South Park, who's the sponsor of Live from the Living Room. But we're actually going to be doing it from the living room of the suite high atop the Hyatt-centric South Park. Balling out tonight. So we're going to show you all around the Hyatt-centric South Park and do our regular Live from the Living Room fun stuff. So that's happening tonight, 7 Eastern, on our Ace and TJ Facebook page and the Ace and TJ YouTube channel. So get it one way or the other.
Alexis, can you believe that? Presidential suite?
Oh my goodness. They're probably
Maybe going with the robe, because they will have robes in the closet. So yes, I think you should look out for that. Maybe we'll go in a robe tonight.
Enrobed.
Yeah. Clan robes.
Oh no.
That's a party.
So you guys, if you
Kidding.
lived in the South, you know about people putting salted peanuts in a bottle of Coke. It seems like a very extremely regional thing. I don't know where it started, but it seems like North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama kind of know about this.
Yeah, we did it in Louisiana too.
You did? Okay.
Yeah.
And I never see anybody do it now, but everybody knows about it. You can put salted peanuts in a Coke and they say it tastes better. But there's a video that's kind of blowing up on Instagram of somebody doing the soda, getting the Coke. They swapped out Coke for Mountain Dew, put the peanuts in there, and then they top it with shredded provolone cheese.
Ew, what the heck? Why would
In a
ew.
Mountain Dew?
In a kind of a citrus beverage like a Mountain Dew. But the idea is the same. a little bit of salty, savory, like a peanut. But in addition to the peanut, they
Now
put
it's
shredded
cheese.
cheese on
But
it.
the difference is that peanuts don't have cheese flavor.
Right.
Right.
Well, I think you could make the argument it's just as gross.
No, it's not. It's really, I love it. I really do.
I've never had it.
Yeah.
But it sounds gnarly.
It's not. It's great.
But the guy drinking this with the peanuts and the cheese inside the Mountain Dew seems thrilled with it.
Because
it's called a Cheese Blast soda.
That's
Ew.
the
And I love cheese.
that's the best beverage to accompany salted peanuts is a Coke.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm. More so than beer even.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
But cheese I mean, I would take a sip of it. I mean, I wouldn't run from it, I guess, but it just doesn't sound good to me. I could go more with the cheese part of it than the citrus beverage part. That's what I don't like.
Yeah, I wouldn't swap out the Coke.
No.
I'd stick with the Coke.
Mm-mm.
Rob, would you try that Mountain Dew with cheese?
No, I don't think I would. It would not be for me.
What if they came out with a cheese flavored Mountain Dew?
I would try it, but I wouldn't.
Ace TJ 5G.
Hey, if you missed it earlier, we are now on TikTok. Go follow the show, The Ace TJ Show, on TikTok. And for a limited time only, we'll follow you back. Or until I get, something else comes up and I'm busy with that. But until then, we'll follow you back.
And I promise if I go on the show TikTok account, I won't follow people. Like I've done before on the show Instagram, because Riggins gets very upset if we'll follow that person, then I realize I'm on the wrong Instagram. I'm on the show Instagram.
Yeah, I mean, as long as the person's not, that was the issue, I think.
Oh, really? That was the issue?
I believe so. I don't recall. It was a long time ago, but when the Ace and TJ Show starts randomly following huge booties on whatever it was called, truck tires, I'm like, who did that? That's where I had the issue. Let's be very clear. Butt cheeks on igloos. I'm like, what the hell is that? Who's got access to this?
I thought I was on my own account. I'm sorry.
Clearly.
I don't know.
So, but yeah, at the Ace TJ Show, go follow us on TikTok, and we'll follow you back for a little bit. For a little while. There's a new group of people on Earth who believe they are aliens. Alexis is shaking her head. She's like, yep, I know these people. They're called star people, or they refer to themselves as star seeds.
Star seeds, yes. I love that.
What?
Yes. They're
Yes.
individuals who believe they have come to Earth from other dimensions to help heal the planet and guide humanity into what they call the Golden Age, a period of great happiness, prosperity, and achievement. Might sound a little crazy, but if you just search it up on the internet, you'll find millions upon millions of results.
There's tons of podcasts about it that are really great.
So, unlike people who believe they are humans, these people believe they have been reincarnated on this planet. Do I have that right?
Yes.
Now, can you be a starseed without knowing you're a starseed?
Yeah, of course.
Of course. Well,
I mean, it comes. The day will come where the revelation, happens, and you're like, "Oh, I'm a starseed."
Yeah. So starseeds believe they're the conduits between divine realms and Earth, and can transport between galaxies via meditation.
Yep.
Do you believe this about yourself, Alexis?
I feel like I might be. I haven't fully figured it out yet, but based on what I've heard, it sounds very similar to how I feel on the inside.
Yeah.
So.
They also believe they can communicate in what they call light language. It's a form of communication that's said to bypass human limitations and be the language of the soul.
And a lot of starseeds sometimes remember their past lives in different alien worlds.
Yeah.
And they talk about that.
Who on the show is definitely not a starseed? Alexis, do you have an idea?
Yeah. I think Ace is definitely not a starseed, and
Really?
probably TJ.
You think both of them?
Yeah. Who on the show definitely thinks that people who think they are a star seed need to go to the hospital?
Well, you're definitely not a starseed with that question.
Exactly.
Why
You're
am
not
I showing
and you're
why
not
you're
trying to bring
a starseed?
light into humanity.
Yeah, I'm trying
like
to I'm trying to bring a net and throw it over these crazy
Yeah.
people.
Why am
and
I
get some
definitely
help.
not a star seed? I'm trying to
Get
bring
them
light
some
to
help.
humanity all the time.
How?
I want nothing but the best for people.
Oh.
Yeah, that's called conservatism.
Yeah,
when you want the best for everyone.
I want everybody to do great.
Yeah, that's
I have a whole
conservatism. That's
podcast
not
about helping
seed.
people be great.
That's not star seed.
You guys are not talking like starseeds
You're not
right
talking
now.
like that's what I'm saying. And I mean, starseeds are
Well,
positive.
here I am out doing all the star seed stuff, and nobody's giving me credit for being a star seed. I'm wishing people well. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to help people. We run a charity to help people. It's like, you're not a star seed. Here I am. I got a whole podcast about being.
Well,
a
you can't be
star
grumpy
seed.
and be a starseed. Look at you. You're showing right now why you're not a starseed.
I'm just saying, I'm not getting credit for being a star seed. That's the thing.
Starseeds don't need credit.
Yeah, well,
You don't talk about it.
somebody needs to start giving me some credit for something. Is all I'm saying. I'm tired. I get credit for nothing around here, and I want some starseed energy credit.
Give me a starseed. Jeez.
The aliens don't accept you.
What did I try to do to help people, and y'all going to tell me I'm not helping people?
I didn't foresee this. I didn't know this was going
This is not
You liar.
starseed
Yeah.
energy.
Not good.
Live from the Calitrin Studios. Find out more about Calitrin at acetj.com/weight loss. More of the Ace and TJ Show next.
go.
The Ace and TJ family presents Unfiltered, Uncensored, and Uninterrupted. Well, almost.
Right here. Let's go.
This is Share Funny from the Ace and TJ Show Plus.
This is something that it's weird. It's not funny, I don't guess, but because the guy wasn't showboating or anything. But there's a pitcher. His name is Edwin Diaz. You know him, Alexis?
Yep. It's mi tío.
Mi tío. What does that mean?
My uncle.
Oh, okay. And he pitches in the major leagues for the Mets, right?
Yeah.
He's Puerto Rican, and he was pitching in the World Baseball Classic, and so Puerto Rico beat the Dominican 5-2. And he came into the game as the pitcher, and then he was lights out. They won. They beat the Dominican Republic, and then everybody rushed out onto the mound to celebrate, as they do. And when he came up from the pile, he couldn't walk, and they had to lead him out on a wheelchair because he got hurt during the celebration of the win.
And the season hasn't even started yet for Major League Baseball.
Right. So that's sad. It says that they just re-signed him, the Mets did, for $102 million as their closer.
Oops.
Yeah, he's the closer. Why is he playing in that game?
A lot of Major League players are playing in that game. It's part of the
I know,
Major League Baseball is involved in that tournament, in promoting that tournament. So a lot of those guys skip spring training to play for their countries.
Okay, well, what I'm saying is they shouldn't.
Yeah.
And this is one of the reasons why. You wouldn't see an NFL, the NFL saying, "Oh yeah, all of our best players go play for different teams in an off-season tournament."
Puerto Rico ain't paying you $100 million.
That's what I'm saying. And if your ass is American enough to be making American money in the American baseball leagues, then you need to be pitching for America. That's what I say.
I think anytime you get the chance to play for your country, you should take it.
Yeah, if your country is U.S. America, and you live here and you're being paid by U.S. America, you should. Hey, sorry, I know it's my cousins and everybody over on the Puerto Rican team, but I'm playing for them. That's what you get. No, I'm kidding about that, of course. But yeah, I mean, these teams are idiots for letting their $100 million player go out there and play on basically a scrimmage,
playing for country.
Yeah, I get it. It's playing for country, but if they all of a sudden had an Olympic football team, and it's right before football season starts, are they going to let Jalen Hurts, the quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles, go play in that tournament for U.S. America or in the Olympics?
Not.
Hell no.
But they should.
They won't even let them play basketball in the summer at pickup games. They can't ride a motorcycle outside of, when at any time in their contracts.
And the fact that it doesn't even happen during the game, it happens during the celebration.
Yeah.
That's the kick in the
Right.
pants. I know Mets fans are just like, they've got to be ready to jump off the roof at the moment.
It's crazy.
Devastating.
But I guess they don't even have an American team, do they, in this tournament, the World Classic, whatever?
I don't know.
Because there aren't any American baseball players left in the major leagues, so
I don't know.
they would all be
American-
going to different, teams.
There are no American baseball players.
all.
in the Major
Not
League.
one.
Right.
Not one single
Not one.
American left playing baseball in
All
the
the
major
Hispanics
leagues.
took over.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly Dominicans. Those Dominicans.
Yep. You don't want to get hooked up with one
No,
of
you
those.
don't.
Yeah.
I tell you, they
Mhm.
shady.
Yeah.
She can say that.
Do you ever tell your boyfriend he's shadier than, being his family's from Dominican, more shady than your family from El Salvador?
Of course. They do crazy things in the DR.
Crazier than they do in the PR?
Yep. And my country of El Salvador is a safe place now, so bloop.
Yeah, that prison they got, they just put another 2,000 people into that prison. They're like, bring them on. And there's no way they're escaping.
Yep. They're not playing around.
Yeah.
I'm proud.
El Salvador.
I'm like, yeah. It's my Salvadoran people caring about safety, turning the country around.
But you don't claim all the prisoners.
No, I don't claim them. Unless they're listening, I have nothing against you. Do not send anybody.
Yeah, Steven here makes a good point. They let the players play for their country in hockey during the Olympics. And the basketball, the season is over, but the basketball season it starts right around the corner after the Summer Olympics.
Okay.
Yeah.
So some do, some don't. It just depends on the sport.
Man, his knee just blew out. I mean, it was nasty. Like while you're celebrating, it just like you.
I've always thought though the pile-on was that the pile-on is really dangerous.
Yeah,
it seems especially more so in baseball because you're not wearing. Guys have cleats. They're spikes essentially, and they're when you're jumping on, rolling around on top of each other, somebody's going to get stuck with the spike somehow or get an arm twisted behind them.
Mm-hmm. But I still stand by, if your living is made by Americans spending their hard-earned money to support you as American players, then you don't need to be playing for another country against America, ever. Olympics or not. All those Russians that playing hockey over here, they need to play for U.S. team. Get your ass back over here.
Yeah, I kind of get that.
Your old broken-down ass communist country couldn't keep you in a good living. You had to come here to do it. And you show allegiance to us. Toothless ass. Toothless ass hockey players. Canada too.
Well,
Canadian hockey players need to be playing for U.S. America in the Olympics.
So, for example, if a Canadian hockey player gets traded from Toronto to Detroit, automatically he starts playing for the U.S. hockey team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if he grew up in Canada and he makes his money off of Americans. Now, it wouldn't be the same if somebody from America got traded to a Canadian team.
Yeah,
because Canadians are still making their money off Americans. So
the American would still come back and play for America.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And if Canada didn't like it, we would just stop protecting them. Build a wall between Canada and U.S. America, and we stop protecting them.
You're on your own, boys. Good luck with Russia.
And we steal their oil. Like, you want us to keep protecting you, then all of our players and your players play in the U.S. on the U.S. teams, and we get your oil. And if you can't live up to those two things, then we're gonna, put that wall up, and you'll be on your own to defend yourself. And if you get smart about it, we'll just go ahead and bomb you. Canada. We could beat the shit out of Canada in like 5 minutes.
Yep.
Easy. Yeah, we should take their oil.
What are they going to do? Throw maple syrup at us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something
Canada.
like that.
Throw us Canadian bacon. Blech.
Yeah.
Watch your back, Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're real bacon eaters.
Mm-hmm. We'll eat you like bacon.
Nom, 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 nom.
Ryan Reynolds, too.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how I feel about that.
He needs to pick a side.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds does. Robin Thicke does.
Drake.
Yeah. Pick a side, Drake.
Yeah, you want to do all those concerts here in the U.S. and pay or have $400 tickets, you need to be in the U.S.
And how much music he's selling in the U.S.
Right.
This is his albums and stuff.
Exactly.
Just so he can send that money back home?
Yeah.
To your family members in Canada? That ain't going to fly around here.
No, we don't like that.
And his daddy crazy, too, anyway? He doesn't need money.
He's an eccentric personality.
Yeah.
That's a good way to say that.
Yeah.
We have an eccentric personality.
That's how we describe Alexis. She's an eccentric personality.
I like that.
Same with those Japanese baseball players.
Yeah.
You don't need to be playing for Japan.
But
you play for U.S. America.
But the Americans that go play in Japan should come back and try to play for America.
No.
Okay.
No, because they're probably not that great. Okay. If they were, they'd be playing in U.S. America and not having to play in Japan.
Good point.
So they can have them scrubs.
Well, and I just checked. The United States is still involved in this World Baseball Classic. They play in the quarterfinals Saturday, 7 Eastern in Miami against Venezuela. Winner advances to the semifinals to face Cuba the next day.
Cuba.
So if there's a Cuban Major League Baseball player that's a millionaire over here and he goes back to play for communist Cuba on their baseball team, no.
I don't know that they do that, though. The Cubans might say, yeah, I'm going to stay here, and I'm going to play for America if y'all don't mind.
Yeah, they better.
Because most of them, I don't know how many of them, most of them have to escape to get here, right? Or they sense, I know
they got to go in little tiny boats.
I know they've loosened the rules now, so they're trying to get more Cubans involved in Major League Baseball and allowing teams to come in and try to bring them in.
Yeah, because, I mean, you can look at Major League Baseball and tell it, we need to get more Cubans involved. This is absolutely too many Americans playing now. We need to do something to open up that pipeline from other countries to play American baseball.
It says 70% of major leaguers, TJ, are American.
Yeah, well, it says it's a lie. Those are the ones that don't get to play. The 30% of the other ones are the only ones that get to play. You can look up whatever on Google about general statistics, but watch the beginning of any Major League Baseball game when they show the lineup.
I thought you loved Cubans, though.
I do.
So then why are you talking shit?
I also,
you don't want any more of them here, but you
I also
love them.
loved my grandfather more than a person could love a grandfather, but I didn't want him playing for the Braves.
I love you, Papaw, but no, you cannot take the field for the Braves. We're not doing that. You're a slow ass out there.
Hey, miss any part of Share Funny? Subscribe to the podcast on all major podcast platforms. More Share Funny coming up. You're watching the Share Funny podcast live on YouTube. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Whether you are buying or selling a home, Chambers & Associates Realty team is here to help. Because this is what they do. They are experts, they are experienced, and they know what you need to get through this process easily. Again, whether you're buying or selling, call them 704-439-6232. 704-439-6232, or visit them online at lkncharlottehomes.com. That's lkncharlottehomes.com.
If you have a business and you want to take your advertisements to the next level, then you need to be using Ace TJ Media. You want the most creative content for digital, video, and audio? It's all at Ace TJ Media. Go to acetjmedia.com.
Who is advertising with the Ace and TJ Show?
Here at Sweet Dreams, we love to kick back and listen to our favorite podcast, TJ and Jody's House, and hear them mention all the time the awesome furniture they got from us at Sweet Dreams. And just today, we actually had a customer come and buy a whole house full of furniture because they heard us on TJ and Jody's House.
The Ace and TJ Show is radio, podcasts, video, social media, streaming, live appearances, and more. Get your company on before it's too late. Ace TJ at acetj.com or acetjmedia.com.
Hey, hon? What are all these people doing in our house?
Oh, they're from Sweet Dreams. They stand behind their furniture. Isn't that great?
At Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture, we won't literally physically stand behind the furniture in your house. What you have just witnessed is a simple dramatization of how much we care, which is like a whole lot. Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Somebody should get fired.
That's how the
I mean, how'd you
Titanic
miss that?
sank.
Yeah, that's how the Titanic sank?
Yeah, because they were supposed to be looking out for icebergs, and they
Oh.
were like, "Oh,
I thought you meant
icebergs."
an asteroid hit it.
Yeah,
I was like,
well,
what version did you see?
I was gonna let it
Just eat that meat and be proud about it.
Mm-hmm. Eat that meat. Be proud.
Yes.
It sounds like a dope head movie to me.
No. It's a very like brain type movie.
Oh,
A
No?
very like brain type movie.
Yeah.
Save that clip. It's like a very like brain type movie.
You know.
Yeah,
I get it.
That was like that's an all-time classic, Alexis. Oh, right there.
Maybe put Khaleesi in some sort of a carrier thing that they can't get into and just see. I don't know. I'm not a dog trainer or anything.
Well, that's
but I'm
what
just saying
online
that makes
says.
sense. Yeah. Because if you just walk into his apartment and throw her down in the floor and say, "Go meet the dogs," then
it's not going to happen. But Khaleesi's gotten along with dogs before. Lily, who was our family dog, she was a German Shepherd, and Khaleesi was already a full-grown cat when they got introduced. And at first, she was scared, but eventually they ended up cuddling together.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm
wondering if
hoping is
there's a
gonna
difference
happen.
in one dog and two dogs, though.
You feel outnumbered. You're a little panicked.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, somebody gets a nose scratch. There's some blood, and it's on.
Well, I put her on a diet because she's gotten really fat, so she can't run as fast. So I put her on a diet so we can prepare for that.
Yeah, make her make a little more agile.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you didn't disarm her. She still got her claws.
Yeah, she still has her claws.
Yeah. We can't move it yet. I need 3 more weeks.
Yeah,
Gotta
she
get her
needs
down.
a
I gotta
little
lose
bit of weight.
She's got to lose 10 more pounds to make sure she's at her optimum speed before we go in there.
Start sparring.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that would.
I never
didn't even
thought
think
about that.
about
That's
it,
a lot
but
to think about.
I wonder if there have been serious relationships just canceled because our pets can't get along with each other, and there's no solution other than for us not to see each other anymore. Because I mean, that'd be crazy. What if he is the one that you've been waiting for your whole life and the dream relationship, and you got to turn around and go, and it just didn't work out because our pets would have been fighting, and my pet would have gotten killed.
If
my
you-
cat would have gotten killed.
If you had to make the decision, get rid of Khaleesi and stay with Jay.
Oh my God.
Or Jay would have to go so you could keep Khaleesi.
Those are my only 2 options.
Those are the only 2 options.
In that case, because I am 32 and I'm already getting older, I would maybe go drop off Khaleesi at her grandmother's house.
Who's her grandmother?
My mom.
Oh. And would you then
say that cat's old?
Would you resent Jay's dogs if y'all all moved in together and his dogs were there and you had to get rid of Khaleesi to keep the peace? Would you then be angry at those dogs forever?
It's not their fault. And I love his dogs. They're very sweet. I really do think that they're going to all get along just because of their temperament and how I see them interact with when we're going on walks. They're very curious about cats, but they're not like going after them, or they like want to play.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping that it's playing and not playing with their teeth.
Yeah.
But would Khaleesi want to play?
Yeah, Khaleesi with
Okay.
our old dog, Lily, who passed away, they would play together. They would chase each other and play and tease each other.
I think that it wouldn't be you resenting Jay because you had to get rid of the cat. I think that the 2 of you would have such conflict over who's going to have to get rid of their pet. Why am I getting rid of my cat? Why don't you get rid of your dogs? That y'all would fall out with each other, and it wouldn't even get to that. Y'all would end up fighting about it so much.
Well, the thing is that his dogs, he has 2 of them. So it would be unfair for me to tell him he needs to get rid of both dogs and then figure that out. And I have one cat who's smaller and easier to find a solution for.
A solution? That sounds
Not like a solution like that.
brutal.
Stop it.
You know what? We need to find a solution for this cat problem we have.
Or what I might do is just get one of those cat backpacks, and then at that point just carry Khaleesi with me every single where I go. So.
In the house and everything?
Yes, like one of those baby things.
And you just stay in a backpack all the time?
Yeah. Then the dogs would tackle you to the ground to get to that cat.
I'm going to manifest that they're going to all get along.
Oh, well, why didn't you say that in
Yeah.
the first place?
Suddenly it's a moot point.
Yeah.
We're
I
manifesting.
didn't even think about that.
Yeah. I think they're good.
Hey, if you've had to call off a relationship that you really, really were into, like it was you were in love and there were no problems in the relationship because of your pets, send us a DM, and tell us. I would think if someone is allergic to somebody else's pet and they say, well, if we're going to move in together, I can't be around the cat. Well, I'm not getting rid of the cat.
I bet it happens all the time.
Yeah.
It would be a hard decision. I mean,
Sure.
even I can see that. But I do say if you would choose to keep a pet and end a relationship, then you didn't really love that person to begin with.
That's just tough.
Mm-hmm.
Who was there first?
Exactly. Now I go back to that. Like, Khaleesi's been with me for 6 years now.
Okay. Well, I mean, but to me, it means you don't love the person enough. You don't really love them.
Me enough, they wouldn't separate me from my cat.
Yeah, how does it not work the other way?
Well, I mean, if somebody's allergic to it and can't actually live with
They can
the
take
cat,
allergy medicine every day.
it's just a hypothetical.
Work with me just a little bit here.
Yeah. The way the hypothetical is that they will die if a cat comes in the house.
Well, then they
Do you want to be like somebody like that anyway? Do you want to be?
No,
somebody?
that's
I
gonna
wouldn't.
die if they're allergic to a cat. Yeah, no, thank you.
Might be for the best.
Yeah. But
It was not meant to be if that's the case.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And y'all are all acting like I said that I'm going to kick the Pope in the nuts. I just said, then you don't really love that person the way that you think you do. If an animal will keep you from being with them.
But you hate animals, so it's easy for you to say that. It's not as
You're right.
easy for Riggins and I to
Yeah.
play in that hypothetical.
Okay. Well, I just thought y'all were smarter than that to be able to play in the hypothetical.
Just sorry.
Yeah.
I just assumed
But you know
we were
what?
playing in the hypothetical is okay.
You know what? Nobody's going to cancel y'all if you do say something that might put a human over an animal. Nobody's going to get pissed and try to cancel y'all for anything.
I ain't worried about being canceled. I just love animals.
Yeah.
So I don't think
You love animals more than you care about
humans
having a lasting relationship, and you'd rather be alone with a cat forever. That's all I'm worried about. I don't want you to be alone.
My snacks.
I don't want you to be alone forever.
So listen.
Okay.
And I won't be alone forever. I'll have Khaleesi.
Yeah, and this is part of the conversation I had with your boyfriend the other day.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he'll be prepared when all of it happens.
This is the Share Funny podcast from the Ace and TJ family. More next. You're watching the Share Funny podcast live on YouTube. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Whether you are buying or selling a home, Chambers & Associates Realty team is here to help. Because this is what they do. They are experts, they are experienced, and they know what you need to get through this process easily. Again, whether you're buying or selling, call them 704-439-6232, 704-439-6232, or visit them online at lkncharlottehomes.com. That's lkncharlottehomes.com.
If you have a business and you want to take your advertisements to the next level, then you need to be using Ace TJ Media. You want the most creative content for digital, video, and audio? It's all at Ace TJ Media. Go to acetjmedia.com.
Who is advertising with the Ace and TJ Show?
Here at Sweet Dreams, we love to kick back and listen to our favorite podcast, TJ and Jody's House, and hear them mention all the time the awesome furniture they got from us at Sweet Dreams. And just today, we actually had a customer come and buy a whole house full of furniture because they heard us on TJ and Jody's house.
The Ace and TJ Show is radio, podcasts, video, social media, streaming, live appearances, and more. Get your company on before it's too late. Ace TJ at acetj.com or acetjmedia.com.
Let's go!
Okay, here's one for you. Let's say that you and Jay, Alexis, wanted to move in together. There are no dogs in the picture or anything, and he tells you, I am so allergic to cats. I have to take, what do you call it? EpiPen if I'm around a cat because my throat starts closing up and stuff. And you say, okay, well then I will give Khaleesi, my cat, to my mom to take care of because I want to be with you. You move in with him. You end up getting married. And about 2 years into your marriage, you're hanging out with his family and something is said and you find out that he lied about being allergic to cats. Oh. Would that be bad?
Yeah, very bad on so many levels. Number one, you have no heart because you knew how much I loved Khaleesi, so you lied.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, you lied.
Yeah.
Number three, you freaking lied.
Oh, yeah. And by this time, Khaleesi had passed.
Yeah, are you kidding me?
Oh, man.
Are you just wanting me to be angry at him today? I'm going to leave here angry at him. And be like, what did I do? I'm like, TJ.
It's not even like you can go to your mom and go, all right, give me my cat back. Because the cat had passed. Or your mom had given it away to somebody else who lives far, far away. Fly,
oh my
fly,
God,
fly.
if she gave my cat away, then we would even have a bigger problem.
Would that be a divorce?
Yes.
I think that's a pretty good what if situation.
You think that's a really good what?
What if situation to play?
Yeah, no, that'd be a divorce. There's no coming back from that.
You don't think?
No.
So
you'd divorce him over that? I mean, come on.
That shows his character. It's deeper than just the action itself.
I believe that though, because Ace, most of the time, if we say, "Would you divorce her?" she would say, "I would hate that, but I wouldn't divorce." Like, and with cheating situations or whatever, there's certain things that she go, I mean, I think it's weird, or we'd have to talk about it, or he'd have to get some help, but I wouldn't divorce him. No, just in the hypothetical.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep.
That would be wrong, wouldn't it?
Very wrong. Yeah. You'd be a horrible person.
Yeah. That would be terrible. And if he lied about that, you're right. It does speak to his character as a person.
Evil.
We're finding out that Jay's not a good person.
Sucks.
So hateful.
Changed my mind.
So shady and conniving.
By the time we get out of here today, you'll be just ready to break up with him.
Right.
He'll be like, what are you talking about? You're like the girl who gets mad because she dreamed that he cheated on you or something.
Mm-hmm. My little friend Jenny said that her handsome husband Michael told her that he couldn't be around dogs. He's allergic to dogs. He has bad allergies, but he's allergic to dogs. And she said that they split up for 2 years.
They split up for 2 years?
Yeah, and when they were dating.
Yeah.
And then somehow he when he came back around, he wasn't allergic to dogs anymore.
That sounds a little suspicious.
Magically.
So yeah, he doesn't take allergy medicine to have to deal with the dog dander and stuff, but
somehow he just got over it.
In the pollen season, it's really his allergies are really bad. So I don't know how that worked.
Really?
Mm-hmm. But she's a dog, a dog freak.
Yeah, she'd kick anybody to the curb for those dogs.
Yeah.
2 years they were split up, and then he came back around.
Mm-hmm. They dated off and on for about 8 years, I think.
No way.
For a long, long time, yeah.
And he doesn't say what made him not allergic to dogs anymore. It's just all of a sudden it just happened randomly.
Yeah, but I mean, you can, people's allergies change.
Right.
They do.
Yeah,
that's true.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
He loved her so much and he missed her so much it erased his allergy. That's romantic.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good story.
Your love,
maybe he took
your
a pill or
love
something.
took away my allergy.
Yes. He willed it so.
Yeah, he manifested it.
He did. That's what I'm saying. You can manifest anything in life. You just got to believe it hard enough.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta.
But yeah, if you found out that he lied that whole time, like,
That'd
what?
be real
He's
bad.
not-
Real bad.
I knew I never saw an EpiPen at his house.
Yeah.
I've said that before. There was a family member. I'm not going to say whether it was on my side or on my wife's side of the family, but we were going to visit the family in the area, and they wanted us to stay at their house. This family member, and Jody didn't want to, and they had probably, I think, 3 cats, something like that. And she told them that I'm allergic to cats. She said, "Oh, Richie's allergic to cats. He can't. We can't stay there," because she didn't want to stay
she
there.
lied.
I wouldn't like that. Don't use me
Well,
as an
Yeah.
excuse.
As a
I
scapegoat.
mean, I didn't really want to stay there either, but I don't mind. That's what you do for each other.
You
know?
lie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, when you're married, you use
because
Doesn't
they
say
knew-
that in the Bible. There's no
But
little
they-
asterisk saying
You're a
you can
team.
lie.
You are
If
locked
it's
in like a
good.
team then, man.
They knew
Break
that
any of the
she-
rules as long as you're married.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody knew that she wasn't allergic. Well, I guess I just gave it away on whose side of the family it was. But yeah, they knew she wasn't allergic to cats, and I was relatively new, and like, and I would have to say I take whatever, what's it called, Zyrtec, for all of mine. I got all kinds of allergies, but I had, and I would probably they probably still think that.
Wow.
That I'm allergic to cats.
What a horrible thing to lie about.
Well,
dude.
because Jody's scared of cats.
I know she is, but she could have just said, "I'm scared of cats."
Yeah, I wonder why she wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Just, but I don't like cats.
I don't like cats. They
I
creep me out.
Yeah.
Well, I guess she figured that this would be a no more convincing or persuasion techniques happening. Well, we'll do this with the cats, or we'll put the cats in in the laundry room while you're around. Well, she just it was just easier to say he can't be around cats at all.
He's sensitive.
Yeah.
His allergies, you know how they are.
Yeah. He's such a wuss.
Exactly.
Yeah, do you want a guy that's got that many allergies?
I'm reading some of the comments on YouTube. Like one lady said, Allie said, if they're allergic to my cat or dog, then we're just not meant to be. It's not that hard to understand. Christine said, TJ just hasn't met his soul pet yet.
That's true, actually. I do agree with that.
And then Rock That Look with Brooke said, I don't know. He talked about Dutch all the time when he was still on this earth.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't here for that, so that's hearsay.
And even my wife said the other day, whenever Mr. Todd brought his dog in here when we were doing our podcast, she said, "Now you know you love dogs." Because Todd was saying, "Oh, he doesn't like dogs." No, he loves dogs.
You don't act like
So I
it.
really do. I just don't think dogs have as high a place on the food chain as people do. I think you should love them and take care of them and give them everything and more than they need. And we did with our dog. Our dog, all the way through a cancer surgery that was thousands of dollars that we knew it would only give him maybe 6 more months on the earth. We did that. But he was a dog, and always a dog. He never ranked as high as a human. And that's what they're for. They're for service. Animals are for service to people. That's in the Bible.
Now that's in the Bible, but lying is also in the Bible. Yeah, you're quick to break that rule.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I lied.
Blasphemy.
I said Jody lied. Oh, I don't be blaspheming. That's the only unforgivable sin. I don't do that.
But let's be clear, Jody is the liar. Yeah.
It's funny that's meant to be shared. This is the Share Funny Podcast from the Ace and TJ family. You're watching the Share Funny Podcast live on YouTube. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Whether you are buying or selling a home, Chambers & Associates Realty team is here to help. Because this is what they do. They are experts, they are experienced, and they know what you need to get through this process easily. Again, whether you're buying or selling, call them 704-439-6232, 704-439-6232, or visit them online at lkncharlottehomes.com. That's lkncharlottehomes.com.
If you have a business and you want to take your advertisements to the next level, then you need to be using Ace TJ Media. You want the most creative content for digital, video, and audio? It's all at Ace TJ Media. Go to acetjmedia.com.
Who is advertising with the Ace and TJ Show?
Here at Sweet Dreams, we love to kick back and listen to our favorite podcast, TJ and Jody's House, and hear them mention all the time the awesome furniture they got from us at Sweet Dreams. And just today, we actually had a customer come and buy a whole house full of furniture because they heard us on TJ and Jody's House.
The Ace and TJ Show is radio, podcasts, video, social media, streaming, live appearances, and more. Get your company on before it's too late. Ace TJ at acetj.com or acetjmedia.com.
Hey, hon? What are all these people doing in our house?
Oh, they're from Sweet Dreams. They stand behind their furniture. Isn't that great?
At Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture, we won't literally physically stand behind the furniture in your house. What you have just witnessed is a simple dramatization of how much we care, which is like a whole lot. Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Somebody should get fired.
That's how the Titanic sank.
Yeah. That's how the Titanic sank?
Yeah, because they were supposed to be looking out for icebergs, and they were like, oh,
I thought you meant an asteroid hit it.
Yeah, I was like, well,
what version did you see?
I was going to let it fall.
Just eat that meat and be proud about it.
Mm-hmm. Eat that meat. Be proud.
Yes.
It sounds like a dope head movie to me.
No. It's a very, brain type movie.
Oh,
what? A very brain type movie.
Yeah.
Save that clip. It's like a very brain type movie.
You know.
Yeah,
I get it.
That was that's an all-time classic, Alexis. Oh, right there.
Welcome back to the Share Funny Podcast on Ace TJ TV.
That I used to say, I wonder how many people know where the name Dutch came from. Dutch was President Ronald Reagan's nickname, and that's where the name for my dog came from.
Oh, I wonder if his astrology friend told him he should name that dog that because that was like the vibe.
No, that was no, that was when he was a baby. So it was before he started getting readings from Miss Cleo and them.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, when he was born, his dad said he looked like a little fat Dutchman. So that's when they started calling him Dutch.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, he didn't follow in with Miss Cleo and them till later.
Okay.
Later. So, Riggins, you got the strip club reviews for today?
Yes.
The 1-star strip club reviews?
It's my time to shine today.
Yes.
Shine, baby.
Absolutely is.
That's what my mom said. And she loves these strip club reviews, which is surprising.
She really does.
She actually does. Because she's, oh my God, it's so, This is where we go across the country and visit real strip clubs and read real 1-star reviews from the internet. These are all real, and most of these are relatively new. People are back in the strip clubs, which is a good sign. for the economy and for the strip clubs of the world.
Schools are open.
Yep. Doors
Strip
are open.
clubs are back in business.
No more drive-through strip clubs. We will start in Charlotte, North Carolina. That makes perfect sense. At a place called Candy's Cabaret, which I was unfamiliar with, but I looked it up. Yeah, it's a real place. Tom left a 1-star review. Very upset I had to pay $20 for each person, and the dancers are on their damn phones the whole time. These rats and the food were very nasty and bland. There's a hole in the floor on stage next to the pole where dancers can trip and fall into said hole. 1 star.
Oh no! With their
they
heels,
just, like, disappear.
Bang.
Like a cartoon. That seems crazy to, in high heels dancing on a pole, and there's a manhole.
Right? How does that not get fixed immediately? It's not that hard.
It's like priority numero uno. Let's fix the huge hole on stage.
One time when Charity Case played in Hickory, and part of the stage right in the middle caved in with people on stage and made a big hole. And it's hard to be aware when you're doing anything like that. You gotta remember, don't back up, don't go forward. You're constantly looking. I can't imagine how you could dance having to constantly look down and make sure you know where the hole is on the stage.
Damn. I said we weren't ready for the big old women.
That ain't the hole I want to see.
Ew.
Up
That's
there.
disgusting.
You
You're so gross.
It
Dude.
ain't neither one of them.
And we'll do a bonus review from Candy's Cabaret. I just found this one that I loved. It's real short to the point, and I love it. Tom left this 1-star review. They advertise walk-in dancers. Welcome anytime.
Amateur night every night.
Bring your ass, shake your tits.
Come
Walk-in dancers.
Walk-in
That is
dancers.
a first, I think.
Because, you can't get people to work nowadays.
Yeah. Shit. You want to Tracy, you want to come on in? Shake what you got?
If you need cash in a hurry, just pop in over there.
I'll go shake a little cheek.
Yeah. Pick up,
You know?
100 or 2.
Yeah, why not?
Pretty wild, huh? Then we can go to West Palm Beach, Florida, the Rose Gentlemen's Club. John left a 1-star review. Worst club ever. The women are ratchet and nasty looking, and I feel like they don't shower. The bartender charges you extra for regular drinks, and I feel like this is a club where people go to buy drugs and make sex with strangers. 1 star.
They charge you extra, like if you get a non-alcohol beverage.
Yeah. Like an $8 Coke.
Yeah.
$9 Coke.
Well, that's not bad.
That's pretty standard, though, for strip clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Because
good.
I bought a Coke in a strip club in L.A. when I lived out there, and that was 1989, and it was $9.
Really?
It was actually one of those little plastic champagne glasses.
Yeah.
They just squirted the Coke in that. It's $9.
Did you get free refills?
No.
What?
Hell no.
$9 for one little flute of Coke?
Yeah.
You get free refills in a strip club. Hell no.
That is insane. And like that long ago?
Mm-hmm. But it was
Sheesh.
L.A., so
Yeah.
Holy schmoly.
now it'd probably be $15 in L.A. and $8 where that one was.
I'd love to hear you ask, too. How much? 9? Is it free refills?
You better give me free refills for that. What?
Then we can go to Council Bluffs, Iowa, home of the strip club. At a place called Lipsticks. This is a pretty short review from a guy named Tony. Does anybody know Kimberly Schroeder? 1 star.
Nobody answered it?
No one answered. So.
She stole some money from him.
It may be. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but
I heard she was working.
Is she a stripper or what?
Post this on the internet. Then Bob went to a place called Baby Dolls in Dallas, Texas, and left this 1-star review. Overpriced drinks. I sat for 10 minutes and a waitress sat down next to me and asked if she could have a water. I was like, sure. But little did I know I had to buy her Fuji water for $5.50. What a ripoff. And it's called Fiji, sweetheart.
Will you buy me some Fuji?
Incredible. Asked a girl on stage to come and give me a dance after, but she never came. Saw her chatting to another guy 45 minutes later, and she's supposed to be working. I will not go back. 1 star.
Oh man, she rejected him for another guy.
Thought she had a Had a bigger fish on the line over there.
You want to buy me a Fuji what?
Fuji.
I love that. That just tickled me. Then we can go Silk Exotic, Milwaukee's Gentlemen's Club in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Will left a 1-star review. My wife and I decided to check out this establishment. After paying $10 a piece just to enter, my wife and I purchased a drink and sat next to the stage. After telling one of the dancers that we were here for our anniversary, the dancer wanted me to participate in her act. Next thing I know, I'm getting kicked out for no reason. My wife and I will never go back to this place. 1 star.
Yeah, I mean,
there's always a gap between everything was fine. All of a sudden, they kicked my shit out for no reason. Like, what happened between then and then?
I was participating in her act, and they kicked me out for no reason. Okay.
It was our damn anniversary.
I just can't, even on a regular Friday night, looking at Jody and going, hey, you want to go to the strip club tonight? Why don't we go to the strip club tonight? Yeah. And they're going, oh my God, yeah, that'd be fun. We haven't been in ages. let's go. Yeah.
Now with discount, because Amanda and I were in New Orleans a few years ago, her first trip to New Orleans, and we decided to we're on Bourbon Street, and she goes, let's go and see one of these New Orleans strip clubs. So we went into the strip club at her behest. Didn't stay long because I said, it's not going to be it's not that great. And we went in and it wasn't that great. And we left after about 20 minutes. But we did go to the strip club together for a few minutes.
So what do you mean? What are you asking?
Like, is that bad? Is that weird? Is that terrible?
Trashy?
Trashy? Is
Yeah,
that okay?
trash.
Well, I mean, it's
Just being in New Orleans is trash.
Trash.
Yeah.
Well, you're in New Orleans, might as well be trash.
But I would say, it's not like this couple going for their anniversary.
Yeah,
but
she was
it's
more
just
of a
like
she
the
just
whole
wanted to
weekend
see,
is
like, let me see. I want to see what it's all
That's
about.
what I was gonna say. It's an adventure. It's curiosity.
People that usually do it in the hot tubs are the ones that go to the strip clubs together.
Oh,
Usually.
hot tub, and then post the hot tub relations on the internet.
I'm just
on
saying.
social medias.
You can't even. Okay, I'm not even going to.
It's the type. It's the same vibe.
Not even going to respond to that.
Hot tub party people.
Keep on going.
Yeah, hot tub party people are usually the ones who go to strip club on a date.
But no, I think she was just on an adventure on that one. It doesn't count.
Kept my mouth shut.
Yeah, this is my time to shine. This is the 1-star strip club review.
Sorry, I was just asking.
All of you guys are gross. We'll go to Staunton, Massachusetts, Club Alex's. I don't know where Staunton. I'm assuming close to Boston. John left a 1-star review. It looks like this place has become a plus-sized venue, from the dancers to the bartenders. Yuck.
Not yuck.
That was pretty to the point. Yuck.
Yuck. I think when an adult uses yuck, it's like that much more gross.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Ick.
Then we can go to Daytona Beach, Florida. They had a place called Lollipops. Tony left a 1-star review. Redneck is the name of the nighttime manager, and he treats the girls so disrespectfully. This is your typical biker titty bar. The clientele is mostly bikers, thugs, and white trash. The management allows customers to grab, grope, and slap the girls on the ass while on stage and in the VIP rooms. The quality of the dancers is at an all-time low, and most of the girls are unattractive, have multiple piercings, multiple tattoos, they're out of shape, they're chain cigarette smokers, they're loud and foul-mouthed, and have no style and poor hygiene. Don't come here and expect to have a good time or be impressed. Rumor has it, this place pours cheap liquor into their top-shelf bottles of liquor, so if you ever notice your Grey Goose tastes and smells like straight rubbing alcohol, it more than likely is. I would not recommend this place to anybody. 1 star.
The choreography is a nightmare.
Terrible. Just awful.
I mean, that's surprising for Daytona Beach.
Yeah, I mean, who would have expected the nighttime manager whose name is Redneck? You're going to have to talk to Redneck about that.
How would you pick one to call Redneck? I mean, if you're giving out nicknames and you're in a biker strip club, Redneck would apply to anybody as a nickname. Yeah. I'm assuming.
That's a tough call.
Yeah.
White trash, thugs, rednecks, bikers. Then we can go to, we'll wrap up in Phoenix, Arizona, at a place called Essex Gentlemen's Club. This is a short review. Tom left a 1-star review. They said they had fights every Tuesday. I went on Tuesday, and there were no fights. 1 star.
It sucks.
False advertising.
You promised me fights. I dragged my ass up there on Tuesday, and there were no
I
fights.
get that.
What? I mean,
Yeah, I would want. If I'm going to see a fight, I want to see a fight.
I get that, but like going to a strip club to see fight, that seems like worse than.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, who's fighting? First of all, who's fighting? Is it the strippers?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That was my
part
question.
of the strippers boxing each other or something for some kind of promotion.
What I mean,
you know, like it's a karaoke night or whatever. It's just fight night.
You're up tonight, Katie. She's like, what?
I just started here.
It's fight night. It's Tuesday. You know what happens on Tuesday. We got hot dogs and fights. Damn. That guy wanted to see his fights.
Fights, yeah.
The Sheriff Funny Podcast is a production of the Ace and TJ family. To get more Ace and TJ 24/7, download the Ace and TJ app. Just search for Ace and TJ in your app store.